Hello, everybody! There's the camera. I was like, wait, where's the camera? Right there. Hello. Coming to you from the studio from Walter Benaziac's laptop.
Yeah, we were doing a shoot today, and it was a little easier just to do it here.
Yeah.
And Rob, again, is not with us. He had to go home. Okay, he could do it from home, but he has some issues with his foot, like he saw the doctor and stuff, so that's all. He's supposed to stay off it and stuff, so he's just rested up.
Yeah. Someone in chat just says, rip Rob. Murphy Pink, he's not dead, just dead in spirit. But, when was the last time your brother actually had a soul?
I like the way you think. This is going to be more fun.
Anyway, hello everyone. Nice to see you. Who's the wrestling fan? This is Walter's stuff. If you've never been,
Yeah, I've never seen this office.
yeah, this is Walter's.
I'm a fan of Creed too, though.
Yes, I haven't seen it. Otherwise, I was gonna say, who isn't? I've seen it.
So good, man. So you'll see it and be like, who is it? It's so good.
Oh, okay, great. I believe I would, but thank you for the level 2 hype train. I see you've already got a level 2 hype train going on. Thank you so much.
Doesn't make sense if I do it this way. I'll look like I'm trying to hit you.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. So let's get started with the rules so that we can get on with some of these questions. First and foremost, we're giving priority to bit messages since that is some real world money spent. And I realized I didn't add to this scene our little text. There is a 50-bit minimum to cheer. That's some real world money spent, so we're going to prioritize those. Please do not repeat yourself over and over and over again in chat. You can get timed out or even banned if you're going to just keep doing it over and over. That also kind of includes some of these bit messages. Obviously, we've been live for like 6 minutes here, and I have not had a chance to read any of them. Do not worry. There is a second monitor over here. I see all your questions. I got you. We'll get to it. No need to keep repeating it. I swear. We will get to it. Please watch the length of the
we got some novels already, man.
We got some novels going on already. We tend to just lose the question because I'm just reading it to get through it, and it helps if you're short and to the point. It always helps.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Thank you.
It's always the one I remember for some reason.
Yeah, you know what? You got me on that one.
Yeah.
No spoilers, please. Not everyone has had a chance to see No Time to Die or Venom 2 or whatever. So just, please, no spoilers. We'd appreciate it. Thank you. I think that's it.
I think we got it.
I think so.
No bad language. No. Fuck that shit.
What the fuck, my dude? We're both here drinking beers no, excuse you. What's your language?
Yeah, it's funny because I haven't done one back in the studio. I stream in a long time. And just when you grabbed a beer, I'm like, yeah, we used to do that, didn't we? Go grab a beer too. It feels weird doing a stream here and not having some kind of alcohol.
Yeah, that makes us sound like we're alcoholics, always having to have something.
Well, when dealing with... No, I love you. I love you all so much. No, the hardest one was they have Johnny Walker Blue in there. I was kind of like...
Oh, if you would have poured yourself some, I would have had some.
Oh, shit.
Doug.
Well,
Doug.
maybe if I chugged it.
Missed opportunities. All right, well, let's get started here so we can start jumping on some of these questions. I know, guys, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey, Doug, what was meeting Scott? Sorry, how? How was meeting Scott the Woz? Also, do you think you could make a review with him?
Oh, he's a dick. No, he was super nice. He actually came up as funny because I didn't recognize him at first. And he was like, oh, hey, just wanted to say I'm a really big fan, really enjoyed your stuff, watch it for a while. I'm like, oh, cool. And then I'm like, oh, wait, you're like hot shit. You're like really, really hot shit right now. And I have seen some of his stuff, and I like it. And super sweet guy. We went out to Screenwave Studios, and we shot a few things. We didn't shoot anything together, but we had some really nice conversations together and stuff like that. Just super, super sweet guy. Nothing's planned. Again, I kind of want to focus a little bit more on the channel and my work a little bit more before I start doing crossovers again. I feel like I'm getting a good vibe and sort of changing it into something I like a little more. But I just want a little bit more time with it, especially with Disney Decembers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Alexander, thank you for the 50 bits. Hi, Doug and Rob. I'm pretty sure I remember you saying that you haven't seen The Fantastic Mr. Fox yet. As a diehard Wes Anderson fan, I highly recommend it. The film is hilarious, charming, visually distinct, and earns its PG rating. There's literally a scene where one character refers to Mr. Fox's wife as the town tart. Isle of Dogs is excellent as well.
Yeah, both of those I want to see, though. I've really heard a lot about Mr. Fox. I don't know. When it came out, I'm like, oh, it just looks like another weird Wes Anderson. I don't know. And then everyone says, like, it's fantastic, like it's really, really good. So I still have to see it.
General Kenobi, thank you so much for that 12-month subscription. Welcome
Thank you
back.
so
Super
much.
appreciate that. A whole heckin' year. I'm a year old. Hell yeah. Yeah, you are. Welcome. Farkface, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, there is a British gangster movie from the 1940s called No Orchids for Miss Blandish. It's the Brits trying to make an American gangster movie with bad accents too. It's batshit insane. It was banned due to excessive violence and sexual themes. It goes completely off the rails. I recommend you check it out. It is legally for free to watch on the Archive website.
Oh, okay. I've never even heard of it. Yeah, I'll try to check it out. Oh, do we still have the scare alerts? Or are those different ones?
No, that was... Oh, I didn't realize how long the alert box was here. Wait, that's a huge bit drop. I was like, wait, that's the... Okay, first of all, sorry, I didn't realize the alert box was kind of loud there. Second of all, that's for 10,000 bits. The
Whoa.
bad credit card rant.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
what?
You actually used a bad credit card to send us that. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
I think
kind.
so. I'll find that later. I don't know what is happening. I'll find you. We'll figure it out and I'll find you.
I have so much white in my beard. We filmed a thing where I had to look older, and I just look like even older than I really am.
That Disney nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. Hello, you beautiful trio. How y'all doing tonight?
Great, thank you so much.
Great. We had a fun day filming. But it's not for Nostalgia Critic. It's for Twilight Turbozone. If you haven't been checking out Twilight Turbozone every day in October, you're missing out.
There's a really cool effect at the end of it.
It's
yeah,
so
that gotcha.
cool.
It's really neat. It's all in camera. It's really cool.
Flutter Guy, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey guys, I want to start off by saying, Chaplin, you are so much more than just a cameo. You too, Buster. Don't let anyone else tell you guys any different.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't care.
The I don't care really got me on that. Energy Czar, thank you for the 50 bits. Hi, Doug. What was it like when you discovered you were going bald? Was it expected? Did you embrace it? Or would you prefer having a lot of hair?
I prefer this a lot. Oh my god, everything's easier when you just shave. You don't have to worry about styling it. You don't have to do it like every day. You don't have to, worry if it gets messed up. So I love it. Everyone said for a while, no, it's a widow's peak. Like Jack Nicholson, he's got a widow's peak. But after a while, it's like, nah, man, no. And I wanted to shave it earlier, but my wife was like, no, I like you with hair. But yeah, no, after I shaved it, she's like, all right, that looks pretty good.
That's funny. As long as it looks good.
Yeah.
Sailor Aaron, thank you for that 9-month subscription. Welcome back.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? Doing well.
Good.
Thank you. I Noah, guys, thank you for the 90 bits. Do you think you'll review Prince of Persia for Disneycember or a regular review? Before you ask, yes, it's a Disney movie.
I think I reviewed it when it came out in theaters. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. A lot of Disney Decembers I had to move because both Fox and Disney have pushed back even more movies. So I'm kind of scrambling to find other films. So I might do that one because I feel like people would be interested. I don't know the game that well though.
Cameron, thank you for the 60 bits. Hey, Doug, have you ever thought about doing any Kids Next Door episodes for Dark Toons? If so, can you do Operation Lockdown?
Topical. I haven't seen much. I know what it is. I know they're named after numbers and who some of the voice casts are. Someone might have recommended that before. I feel like I've gotten a couple. Honestly, I just had to worry on getting one for Halloween because I have another con coming up. I'm like, I really want to do that Trick or Treat episode, the Donald Duck one we satirized. So, we'll see. I will do my best.
Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Hello, one and all, to this stream of streams where we finally find out that age-old question, is Doug a pineapple on pizza guy?
No.
All right, great.
But that's fine if you are. I really don't give a shit.
Adam Grunther, thank you for the 50 bits. Have you seen the most recent episode of Doom Patrol? And if so, thoughts?
I haven't. I'm sorry. I just got back yesterday, man. So, yeah, I got a lot to catch up. Like I said, I'm going to another con. Oh, by the way, come see us at Wizard World Chicago.
Woo! That Disney nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. Question for all three of you. There's just two. No, I'm just kidding. This is probably before they didn't know Rob was here. Will you be seeing Halloween Kills?
Yeah, literally after, right now, I'm going to go, after the stream, I'm going to go see that, yeah.
Energy Czar, thank you for the 50 bits. Have you ever thought how drastically different would your lives be if you were only children and had no siblings?
I like to point out that was spelled however, so
Yeah.
you did read it right.
See, and that's why sometimes people are like, oh, God, can you just not read? And it's like, there's actually a lot of typos in these, y'all.
Yeah. I'm the one who definitely can't read. I would be, like I said, I'd be screwing these up a lot more. I don't know, not, especially because I'm a younger brother, especially, I don't think about it too much. I'm sure Rob thinks about it a lot. No, I mean, and we definitely had fights where we're really, where we really do, like, I wish I had never had a brother and stuff, but no, I could be more thankful to, have him around. It really does make a big difference. You always got a friend,
Yeah. I am a one of 5 in my family. There's 5 kids in my family, so I absolutely could not imagine what my life would be like with no siblings, because I have 4 of them.
I thought they were gonna say, so yeah, I could lose 1 or 2. That'd be okay.
It's fine. Adam Grunther, thank you for the 50 bits. What did you think of the Sopranos movie, The Many Saints of Newark?
I still haven't seen it. I've seen clips, and the clips I saw were pretty damn good. I was really amazed how people were really, like, they were giving good performances, but they're also, like, capturing the essence of the original people, too. Vera, what's her name? Bates Motel actress.
I don't know.
Vera something, I'm sorry, I'm blanking on her name. I just couldn't believe how well she caught Tony Soprano's mother. I was just like, oh my god, that is 100% her. Like so good. And of course, the kid that plays Tony Soprano, too, phenomenal.
Yeah. Vera Farmiga? Farmiga?
Yes, thank you.
There you go. I know, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, is a Spirit Untamed review coming sooner than we think?
I might have written it down. I don't have, like, a planned date, but it was one of those, just when I saw the trailer, I was like, what? Like, that's a Spirit sequel? So maybe it's, like, one of those editorial reviews.
Michael, thank you for the 50 bits. Hi, just saw No Time to Die and enjoyed it. It also got me thinking about the next Bond. What would you like to see for the future of the franchise? Part of me would like to see them set them back in the 60s. There it is. Thank you.
That might be interesting. Or do something crazy like Heaven in the Future or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the guy to ask, because I like James Bond. I don't love it. I have fun with them. I like the different types, and there's definitely ones I like more than others, but I'm not like a die-hard fan. So I don't know. I'm open. I much rather have them say, hey, we're doing this, and then I'll wait and see how they do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I don't know. I've said often, Quantum of Solace is my least favorite Bond movie because, like, Bond can be a lot of things. Campy, action-y, whatever, even over-the-top ridiculous, but boring should never be one. So as long as they don't try doing, like, just a run-of-the-mill boring action film, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be on board. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I agree.
Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey, Doug, I really liked your Ring review. After watching it, I was in the mood for more spooky CA stuff, so I marathoned your Courage theme Month of Dark Tunes. Have you ever thought about doing one for Invader Zim?
Every time I've seen an episode, it's been really funny. If I did, maybe like a theme month for Invader Zim. That might be kind of neat. Maybe.
I don't
Bad
know.
idea.
Invader Zim strikes me as the kind of like Batman the Animated Series line, though, where like most people I know liked Invader Zim in middle school.
But it's about like little kids.
That's true.
So it's like, it's just along that line. I know what you're talking about, because
Yeah.
they do get away with that. It's clearly a super dark show.
Right.
But it's also about like little kid, but still South Park. I don't know. You might have a point there. I've already done a few though, so I might as well do more.
That's true. Godzilla fan, thank you for the 50 bits with Dolphin Punch.
Dolphin Punch! God.
Beautiful.
Forgot about that.
Frey Miser, thank you for the 50 bits. In the Nightmare Before Christmas universe, where would Krampus live?
I guess like in between Halloween and Christmas Town,
Yeah.
like when Jack's falling down the tree, like there's a little door in one of those snowflakes or something he opens up and like he can grab people or something. I don't know.
In an alternate universe, there's just Krampus and Saint Nick hanging out, living together in the Christmas Town forest, just like skipping around being best friends.
Yeah.
Farkface, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, will you be saying come on during the Disney December review? Also, did you get that thing that I sent you, Birdman?
Yeah, that second part I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. I have to check again. Am I gonna say come on? I can't remember if I did. I recorded them so long ago. Yeah, you'll have to wait and see, and so will I, for that matter.
Adam Grunther, thank you for the 50 bits. Does anyone find it weird in The Nightmare Before Christmas that after everyone sees Santa being kidnapped, Sally's first action to stop Jack's Christmas is to use a fog to ruin his path? She really didn't think the rescue the guy being held hostage by the closest thing Halloween Town has to criminals?
Well, I think in Halloween Town, they're all kind of criminals. Again, what I do kind of like, even though I said the premonition thing's a little weird, I like that she's on board, too. She's not like you shouldn't do that. Like, no, she's like, this looks cool. I like this. And that's the premonition that gets her going the other direction. But if that didn't happen, I think she'd be just as big a criminal, probably.
Nuka Ginger, thank you for the 50 bits. No message. Thank you. Appreciate that. Big Jack Films, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey, I'm early. Great review on The Ring, Doug. Fun fact, the movie's success caught the attention of Peter Jackson and cast Naomi Watts in his remake of King Kong after hearing her scream. The role was originally considered for Kate Winslet in the 90s King Kong, Jackson's first choice.
I guess in Jurassic Park, the two kids said most of their audition was just screaming. Like, how much and how long can they scream? Because it was such a big part of the role. They want to make sure their voices couldn't crack, and it sounded good. So they said, they were like, we said lines and everything. It worked off of ours. But yeah, a lot of it was just screaming.
CJ Noel Lopez, thank you for the 100 bits. Any chances of doing Twitch streams of the Batman Arkham games after Kingdom Hearts?
We're still talking about what we want to do. Like I said, I know we're definitely going to do, like, 2 fast Disney games afterwards, like ones you play on like Super Nintendo and Nintendo in one, and we'll sort of gauge from that like what we want to do, depending on like what people like and how many show up and stuff.
Yeah. Energy Czar, thank you for the 50 bits. How did the idea of charity shoutouts begin, and do you hear about how much an effect your shoutouts have on the charities?
It depends. Sometimes it has a really big effect. Sometimes it's like nothing. It really, really varies. I don't know. I just always felt like there's this big spotlight on me, and share it with people doing good. And there's like, so, I don't know. I always feel like, Christ, I wish there's more I could do because there's so many charities and there's so much stuff, bad stuff out there that happens to people and stuff. So I was always like, find one charity, but then I'm like, what about all these other ones? So that's like the best compromise I could think of is mix up the charities and maybe. Like for Save a Pet, where I got Chaplin, I posted that, and just somebody saw it and said, oh, that sounds like a really good organization, just sent like a buttload of money to them, and they were just like, Doug, thank you, want to come and do anything else with us, kind of thing. So maybe that's kind of my hope, because I think people think, oh, if Doug gives a shout out, we're going to get like thousands of bucks. And that's not always the case. It's probably rarely the case, but it's always like, what if that one person sees it? It's like, man, that really piques my interest. I want to go volunteer there or send a lot of money or whatever, so that's kind of the mindset.
Cameron, thank you for the 71 bits. Hey, are you guys going to dress up for Halloween? Me and my girlfriend are dressing up like the 70s.
I don't know how I'm dressing up. I will say this, ever since I shaved my head, I feel like more opportunities have opened up because there actually are like a lot of bald characters you can have fun with.
Or it's easier to wear a wig.
Yeah, that too. But it's fun to do a bald character.
That Disney nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. When was the last time Doug had a soul?
Think I actually had one ever?
Fools. I know what, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, have you watched the trailers for both the new Scream or Hawkeye?
I saw the Scream one. It looked fine. I don't know. I guess I never got into Scream that much, so there's not like a huge excitement. It's cool to see Neve Campbell back. She looks great. She looks like fucking great, man. Wow. She aged great. But I did see the new Home Alone trailer, though. Wow, that... Buzz is back. That's cool.
I haven't seen that one yet, so...
A spoiler. It doesn't look that great.
Great. Adam Grunther, thank you for the 50 bits. What are your thoughts on the group Sisterhood of Dada and Doom Patrol so far?
I think if I got
I haven't watched the new season at all yet, so...
Sisterhood of Dada. Oh! Are they the ones on the film strip? I don't think I know enough about them yet to form an opinion. I'll just say, like everything in Doom Patrol, weird.
Roboto Studios, thank you for the 100 bits. Now that you've played through the Kingdom Hearts 3, technically not, he's not done yet, what are your thoughts on Sora overall? I think too many people brush him off as a character who is always happy when in canon there are numerous times he has self-worth issues and wishes the Keyblade had never chose him. Sora has some serious issues that need to be addressed. You don't go through what he did and not have issues. So far, only Riku is the only interesting enough to have his to have faced his issues head on.
He's fine for what that story requires. It's like saying, what do you think about Pinocchio? He's not that complex. He's kind of a bland. It's like, well, yeah, that's what the story requires, though. What do you think about Kim Possible? She's kind of bland. Yeah, that's what the character needs. Same thing with Superman and all these characters. It's the every person.
Right.
So, yeah, I think it's fine. He's supposed to be like the normal, kind of charming one to bounce off of all of the silly, zany. He's supposed to be you. It's supposed to be if you were there. And you're nice, and you're kind, hopefully, and, you know, and you're kind of a jokester, but you'd be like, wow, looking at everything, and that's what games are supposed to do. So, yeah, no, I think he's fine.
Freemizer, thank you for the 81 bits. Have you been watching the Squid Game? If so, thoughts?
No, I haven't. I think it'll still be a bit, because I got so much to catch up on in terms of watching. I hear it's great.
I've only watched 2 episodes, and I'm enjoying it so far, but I think I have yet to get into the crazy parts of it yet, so... And Tari, thank you for the 100 bits. Doug, how far are you into the Rapunzel show? Hopefully when you're finished with it, you'll jump into Amphibia next. The final season is on fire right now. It really is like Gravity Falls, but like the MCU Spider-Man, doing the slow burn. I think you'll like it.
Okay, you know what's fun? I thought I was finishing up the second season, because they had, like, this perfect point to stop. Like, you know, there's, like, this rift between her and her captain of the guards. It's also her friend, and, like, her eyes turn black at one point, and, like... What are you gonna do? You can't go that way. One of the characters like sacrifices herself, and she's like, no, we gotta go down the dark path. And someone changes the armor. They're like, okay, we're with you. And they walk towards this new territory, and it's like, whoa, perfect place to stop. No, we still got 5 episodes. And the next one, it's like, oh no, Hookhand's like playing in a carnival. We should go visit him. It's like, this doesn't go like at all. So, I'm pretty sure I'm near the end now, though.
Dillbomb, thank you for the 50 bits. I have 2 food questions. Favorite breakfast food and favorite snack food.
Well, so when I went to Ireland, I can't shut up about this. I had Irish
I already
pudding.
just heard about this today.
Yeah, I had Irish pudding for the first time. Black pudding, white pudding. And I just had energy the whole day, because caffeine doesn't wake me up. For whatever reason. But, you know, certain types of meats do. And that one, I was just like... Whole day I had energy, and I just loved it. It tasted great. So, yeah, I'm trying to find some around Chicago.
Alex the Animator, thank you for the 50 bits. Did you know that E.J. Daly, the voice of Tommy Pickles in Rugrats and Buttercup in the Powerpuff Girls, played Pee-wee's love interest, Dottie, in Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
Really?
I did not know that.
Huh. Okay. Wasn't she all... Is she also like... No, wait. I always thought, that was a woman from, like, SNL. That's so funny. No, they look similar. Is it Victoria Jackson? I think that's her name.
I have no idea.
She looks a lot like this. It's the same one from UHF. I always thought that was that actress. That's so funny. I didn't know that was her. Okay.
I didn't know.
Neat. I didn't know that.
Cameron, thank you for the 50 bits. Wow, I've never seen y'all do Twitch in the same room before. That's funny. Because, like, I swear, y'all, we had a Twitch channel before COVID. Sometimes people are like, man... It's so great that during COVID you guys decided to do Twitch, and it's like, we had Twitch for about 8 months before COVID.
But thank you.
Yes. Although, honestly, this stream was a COVID thing.
Yeah.
Because you guys...
We did the Q&A, because Rob and I would play, and sometimes we'd answer questions, but, you know, again, we didn't have Heather there, and we're like, I don't know, just sometimes look over there, and people seem to like this more, in terms of watching Rob and I play, so, yeah, no, we love doing it.
Psychotic Yoshi, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, have you finished watching Season 3 of Cobra Kai in preparation for Terry Silver appearing in Season 4?
I did, and I'm glad I did. Enough good stuff happened. I was pretty convinced I was just gonna hate it, and lots of it I did hate, but yeah, I actually did end up liking it. I'm excited for Season 4.
Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug and Heather, this might be slightly inappropriate, so I read the whole thing ahead of time. But I rewatched Hocus Pocus, and I noticed something that gave me a funny idea. Remember the scene where the boy set off the sprinkler system in the Sanderson sisters' house? There's a moment where Sarah Jessica Parker was sticking her tongue out to taste the water, and all I can think of is someone should have memed or gifted this here. First of all, I'm sure someone did. And second of all, is Sarah Jessica Parker's character in that movie anything but sex appeal?
Yeah, literally, she's like riding the broom like this when she's singing, like, She's
supposed to be luring children, and she's like leaning boob first on a broom and like.
I was gonna say, if that's the scene that got your rocks going, I mean, I don't judge, but there are other ones for me.
Taylor Matai, thank you for the 100 bits. Did you see the trailer for Matrix Resurrections? What are your thoughts? I'm personally disappointed that they didn't bring back Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, that's weird. And maybe he was doing whatever, too much of Blackish. I don't know. It would have been nice to have him back, but I thought it looked cool. What'd you think?
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I liked the Matrix series a lot. I jokingly was talking about this on Awesome Comics and Coffee when we watched the Matrix Resurrection trailer that I used to be that person in high school because I was very edgy high school, Heather. I used to be that person who was like, if you don't like Matrix Resurrections, it's because you don't know enough about philosophy. Which is not true, by the way.
Well, I don't think it's Resurrections. I think
that's the new one. You're right. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, but here's what I'm really curious. It does look cool. The visuals look cool. It's a cool idea. I'm curious to see what Keanu Reeves can do with that character now that he can act. I want to see what he can bring to that character. The only big problem I have, I think that haircut, I look at that, I'm like, well, that's just Keanu Reeves. That's John Wick. That's not Neo.
Right.
Like, that's the only thing where I was just like, that's the only thing where I'm like, that's going to take me out of it a little bit. But no, I thought it looked cool.
That Disney nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. With Will, maybe, I don't know if it's supposed to be Will or what. It says, with either of you see The Last Duel.
Will either you see?
Yeah, probably Will.
Right. I might have that down for Disney December because it is a Fox movie. I'm honestly kind of curious. That looks like an old school early 90s like period piece with like big actors in it and stuff. Which I do kind of miss those. So I'm curious. But I'm going to see Halloween Kills first.
Chorus, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey, Doug, I really recommend you He-Man CGI. He's really good, kind of for kids, but in the second episode, we have a skeleton that turns people into stone, and his mocks will break them down and play with them. Plus, their transformation masters of evils are terrifying.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't heard much about it. I know a lot of people were like, boo, when they saw the trailer, and parts of it do look pretty stupid, but parts of it I thought looked okay. So, again, I think it's going to be a hot minute before I'll be able to watch it, though.
I know, guys, thank you for the 50 bits. Will you ever review the CGI Addams Family movies?
Maybe next year, because the first one I heard was just meh. Then I hear the second one's really bad. So maybe I'll, combine them together or something.
Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. Do you guys ever think about how weird fictional last names sound? Like in The Simpsons, Mo...
Sislak.
Thank you. Bob
Terwilliger.
Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, great. Last names are so weird, but they're oddly satisfying to hear as well.
Yeah, well, and I think that's it, too, because there are a lot of strange, last names out there, so I think when someone's writing something, it's like, well, we gotta say the last name at some point, so let's make it really zany. But something interesting, I never noticed until the last episode of this show, we never found out what Malcolm's family and Malcolm in the Middle's last name was.
Oh, really?
I was really surprised by that when I got to the last episode, because Malcolm's gonna make this speech. He was like, now you're valedictorian Malcolm, like Mike probably. He walked off. I'm like, have we never heard their last name? We never have. That blew my mind. Yeah,
that's brilliant. Flame Reaper Man, thank you for the 50 bits. What happened to the top 10 commercials? The one where you complained about Watch Mojo?
Oh, I think you're thinking of top 11, thank you. Top 11 trailers. I don't know. Maybe well, try type me in top 11 trailers, see if it pops up. If not, maybe it got hit for copyright claims. I don't know.
Most of the time, if you're ever wondering what happened to a review, it's copyright claims. Twilight Stone. Thank you so much for the 10,000 bits.
Thank you so
this
much.
Is not how you're supposed to celebrate your birthday. We're supposed to give you presents, not you give us stuff.
Jeez, thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Twilight Stone. Happy birthday. So they just said, hello, Heather and Doug. Here are some birthday bits from me. I also would like to gift some subs, but I don't want to interrupt the flow of the Q&A.
Oh, that's
good.
Very, very kind of you.
Thank you
so much.
It's not how birthdays work.
Yeah, but we're still thankful.
We are. Lime Peel, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, I think I figured out what this year's Stephen King movie is, but I don't want to be a creep. I'll just ask, what are your favorite anthology movies / shows?
I do really like Creep Show. You're not right. But, but I will say, shit, I should review that. That might be my favorite anthology movie. That's my straight up favorite Stephen King movie. I really fucking should. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta write that down. Thank you for having me think of that, though. That's a great idea.
Eastern 57, thank you for the 50 bits. Should I have pizza for dinner tonight? Yes, we did.
We did.
Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Your Ring review was chef kiss worthy, especially since I'm a huge pirate fanboy and equally as big a Halloween fan, so it's a big win for me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it is funny because I really did not like that movie when it came out. I was like a pompous prick or something. I don't know. I was like, it really is like I said, just there weren't many good horror movies back then. I was just like, oh, they're not subtle enough. They're not, why aren't they like The Haunting and stuff? And when I watched it again, I'm like, this is totally fine. This is a good movie.
Sailor Aaron, thank you for the 150 bits. Hello, Heather and Doug. How are y'all doing tonight? Also, my birthday is 4 days away. So many
nice.
birthdays. Happy birthday. So I'm feeling pretty excited. Plus, my cousin is having a baby and it's due May 2022.
Oh,
Congrats.
congrats. Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, it's funny. My birthday's in November. It's a lot of birthdays right now, October, November, December. If you do the math, they're roughly about 9 months away from Valentine's Day. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Don't put that thought into people's heads. That Disney nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. Watch Mojo did a top 100 movies of all time a few weeks ago. Did you pay any attention to them, and have either of you seen the video? No.
I haven't, no.
Sorry.
I'll try to, though.
And Tari, thank you for the 100 bits. Since you've recently brought back the top 11 NC videos, would you do the same for old versus new? I loved those.
Maybe. I did one or two for like, what is it, like Teen Titans and maybe one or two other ones. If I did it, I don't know if I would do like sections anymore. I like just talk about them in general. I wouldn't mind doing Animaniacs. I think that'd be an interesting old versus new, especially with the newer season coming out.
Chorus, thank you for the 50 bits. I know you don't like Home Alone 3. I do. I especially remember the scene when one of the bandits toward the end started to swear in Polish, and I understood his every word.
You know who else really liked that movie? In fact, it's the only Home Alone movie he liked, Roger Ebert.
Really?
Yeah. The Siskel and Ebert review is amazing because Siskel's like, are you okay? We saw the same movie, right? And at the end, you know, they always say like what they voted, you know, and they'd be like, a split review on this. I like how quirky and edgy it was, but Siskel didn't care about the storytelling. And Gene Siskel just says, split vote on Home Alone 3. I thought it was stupid and idiotic and childish, but Roger liked it. 2 more votes, and he just went on to the next thing. Like, he just couldn't even understand it.
He just didn't even get it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey, Doug, you mentioned before that you were thinking of reviewing the Snicket movie. Great choice. There's a lot to talk about there, especially how the studio kept trying to change the tone of the movie, even deleting the fully filmed ending where Count Olaf escapes.
I mean, they say he does, but okay, that makes a little bit more sense because they say it, but I always thought that was weird. It was just like a passing narration. Yeah, I like to talk about it, and I think you're right, because I haven't read the books, so I should do more research on it. 'Cause it sounds like you're right, that would be an interesting production history.
CJ Noel Lopez, thank you for the 50 bits. Which upcoming films for the rest of the year are you two looking forward to? Mine are Dune, Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home, Ghostbusters Afterlife, and Tragedy of Macbeth with Denzel Washington.
You know, it's funny, because somebody asked, what movies are you looking forward to this year, and I'm just like, I don't think any, the more I think about it.
Really? Not even Dune or Matrix or Spider-Man?
Well, so, okay, so yeah, you 2 were just mentioned tonight. I'm like, actually, I am a little interested in Matrix. And yeah, I'm really curious about Spider-Man. I'm curious to see what they do with that. So there you go. There are 2.
I'm also really excited for, oh gosh, what is it? Last Night in Soho? Edgar
that looked pretty
Wright's
cool.
Looks really cool.
Yeah.
Flame Reaper Man, thank you for the 50 bits. Now that you've seen Star Wars Clone Wars, you should look up Clone Wars as a kid show video. Clone Wars' most brutal moments played to Mr. Blue Sky.
You know, it's funny. I've seen that, like, suggested to me, and I just assume, yeah, it's going to be just the harsh moments. Well, I remember that. I didn't know it was played to Blue Sky, though. That sounds pretty funny. I might check that out.
Alex the Animator, thank you for the 50 bits. For your commercial special next month, would you please get Michael Salvatore to be in it again, along with his music partner Martin O'Donnell, who's the real writer of the Flintstones Vitamin Jingle and still should have been in the 10th special.
We said he was.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. I originally had it where I said it was just Salvatore. He says, well, you know, I only co-wrote it. Like he did, you know,
Yeah,
like,
so
he did the majority. I was like, oh, we better put that in because that's going to be a huge mistake if we don't. So we do say
Yeah,
that,
it
but
is
he did
mentioned.
play a part in it too. And I mean, we already had him on. He was great. Yeah, we're not planning to do it again.
Roboto Studios, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey Doug, who would have to be your favorite Kingdom Hearts character? I literally cannot wait for these Disney Decembers. I have novel-length opinions coming.
I would say, got it memorized.
Ah,
Come on,
he said the
man.
thing!
He said the thing, yeah. Though I do want to play those other, maybe some of the other games. What's the one that was in the Frozen universe? She had like the blonde hair or whatever. The Organization 13
Oh,
one.
Larxene.
Yeah,
Larxene.
she was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind like going back in the games and seeing more of her guy. I thought she was pretty awesome.
Game King, thank you for the 50 bits. So the new Home Alone movie trailer. Thoughts?
They're your thoughts too. It looks bad. I do want to see. Buzz is the only character in those movies I feel like that evolved like in between movies. Like he actually got a little smarter. So I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see that movie just to see him in that. Just to see, even if they screw it up, I just want to see what they do with it.
Sailor Aaron, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey Doug, so I was confused about last week and such, but I just want to make sure if you've seen the movie Nocturnal Animals yet. What are your pros and cons about the film if you have seen it?
I gotta look in again to see if I did. I know it
Right.
sounds awful, but is that? I keep thinking it's this
think-
one about artists,
Right.
And I don't know if it is.
I think you were confused last week because Doug was confused last week.
Yes,
He thought he had
yes.
seen it, then he looked it up and was like, maybe I haven't seen this? I don't even know.
Yeah, I
So-
saw a movie on Netflix that was about Jake Gyllenhaal as an artist, and about how pretentious the art world is, and it was a little abstract. And I thought that was it. I don't know if it is, so
Is
I
that
gotta
the one?
look it up
Sailor
again.
Aaron, is it?
Yeah, so I gotta look it up again, see if I actually did see it or not.
Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Question for all of you. Are there fun facts about any horror monsters that you know or learned after seeing them in movies or TV? Like, did you know that there was a version of the Headless Horseman in Irish folklore that has a spine for a whip and steals your eyes? And Vlad the Impaler, aka Dracula, sometimes after he dies in combat, they found his tomb was empty, and to this day, no one knows what happened to the body.
That's fucking cool. They turned into a delicious beer. No, that's Vlad the Second. I apologize. That beer was amazing.
It's a very good one.
Yes.
It's a very good one.
Molly, I'm trying to think. Maybe when I was a kid, I was shocked that the Frankenstein monster was not named Frankenstein. That was a big surprise to me. But that top of my head, that's all I can think of.
Flame Reaper Man, thank you for the 50 bits. Now that I know you've watched Infinity Train, what was something you really enjoyed?
Oh god, I saw the first. I saw 3 seasons. Yes, 3 seasons. I loved all of them. I guess the second one I loved the most. Oh, I can't choose. They're all so good. Yeah, I love the ideas behind them. I love that it's a kid's show. I love that it deals with emotions and coming to grips and stuff. But it also has like these really smart mathematical ideas and concepts and everything. I just really greatly enjoyed it.
Chat is saying that the movie you were thinking of is called Velvet Buzzsaw.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
you have not
I have
seen
not
that
seen
other one.
Nocturnal Animals. Then I will try my best to check it out.
I know it, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. Are you ever going to review Old?
Fuck yeah! Oh my god, I cannot wait to review that movie. I'll probably wait till next year because I'm sure that's when it'll come out. We have the Christmas reviews and Halloween reviews and commercials and stuff. But shit, I can't wait to review that movie.
Flutter Guy, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey guys, important question. Have any of you heard about the bird? Scientific research states that the bird is equal to, if not greater than, the word.
I did hear about that several times. One word repeated over and over, in fact. I think that's how it's greater than the word.
Framizer, thank you for the 50 bits. There's a film called Escape from Tomorrow that was filmed illegally at Disney World and is basically a poor man's version of The Cell.
Yeah, I saw it. It's a cool concept, and especially you want to go abstract with it. Awesome, but yeah, I didn't get that much into it.
Flame Reaper Man, thank you for the 50 bits. Have you ever watched The Owl House?
No, that's another one. I hear it's great. I think it's going to take a while before I get to it. I just have so much else to watch.
Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. Heather, in the spirit of the season, do you have a favorite disturbing video game track? My favorites include the musical cues from Level 7 of Simpsons Hit and Run, the battle against Gigas Earthbound, and of course River Twigs Bed Super Paper Mario. I don't really, disturbing video game stuff isn't always my jam. I mean, I guess if I had to pick something, it's not really horror, but some of the atmospheric music to Metroid has been
Yeah.
chef's kiss amazing. Like some of the music of Super Metroid and Fusion are really what make it so creepy. So I've been really enjoying that. Also, some of the songs from Doki Doki Literature Club still give me like just flashbacks where I'm like, oh god, no, not this.
Going really old school too, the Castlevania scores. I think especially from 4 on are really, really good and atmospheric.
Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey Doug, got out of No Time to Die and loved it. Great cinematography and fantastic practical stunts and effects. Amazingly paced for a nearly 3-hour film. I actually thought they may have cut out a lot of Rami Malek's scenes to make it fit under 3 hours. What do you think?
It sure feels like it, which I'm impressed that movie did not feel like 3 hours. And that's a good actor, but that is the one thing where I'm just like, especially when you see where it's going, it's like, this should have been more a top tier villain. Like, they really should have expanded on this guy more, or given him more time to shine. But yeah, that's like one of the few kind of problems I have. But I agree, I really liked it.
Dillbomb, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey Doug, I know that you hate Matthew Broderick as an actor, but have you seen the film Election? It's a great Alexander Payne film and also a great performance by Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, I liked it fine. I know this is part of Alexander Payne's films. It's kind of bizarrely pervy.
Ew,
Yeah, it's really weird. Which I didn't think it was gonna go, because the ads always made it look like, oh yeah, it's like a satire of like high school politics and stuff like that. And there's like this really heavy emphasis on like sex with like the teachers and the students.
Ew.
And saying like stuff that I'm just like, ugh, like this isn't what I was expecting. I still like the idea. I still didn't get into Broderick much in that. He's not awful, but I still didn't get into him much.
That Disney nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. What are your favorite movie to watch during the spooky season? Maybe I just have bad taste, but I really like Freddy vs. Jason. I know it's bad and cheesy as fuck, but the fight makes it all worth it for me.
Oh god, I can't even choose. I like the Hotel Transylvania movies. I love Evil Dead 2. Actually, all the Evil Dead movies. Young Frankenstein I love watching. The original Dracula I love. The original Haunting. The Innocent. Shit, there's so many, man.
I know, guys, thank you for the 50 bits. What's your opinion on M. Night Shyamalan's newest film titled Knock at the Cabin? It releases 2 weeks before Ant-Man 3. I don't think we've seen anything about it.
Yeah, I
have
haven't
we?
seen or heard anything about it, so I mean, that guy, he's very hit and miss, but I'll say this, even when he misses, Christ, they're entertaining misses, so I'm looking forward to being entertained.
Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Question for all of you. After Sarah Silverman's podcast where she said despite Katherine Hahn being a great actress, her playing the role of a Jewish woman should go to someone from the community, how do you balance an actor just playing a role and needing someone from the community to star in it?
It's a good question.
It is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where the answer in the line is, you know?
I mean, especially because the idea of the field is to be somebody you're not.
Right.
Alfred Molina has played... He bragged that he played so many different ethnicities because he looked like so many different things. And we've had this talk with voiceover actors, too. There's this big thing, about a year ago? That there was a... I don't know if there was a big push against it or if they suddenly came out and started talking about it. It was kind of weird because it was around George Floyd. It's like, this will fix things. Like, okay. So I don't know exactly. It's a good conversation to have. I don't think it's something where we should all just have to like, oh yeah, no, it's clearly this. It's not, because the nature of the field is to be something you're not. So it's tricky, but it is good to have a conversation about it. It's good to ask questions about it.
It is. It's a good conversation to have that I don't think we'll be able to solve when we have a lot of other questions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dillbomb, thank you for the 50 bits. Favorite Jack Nicholson movie / role?
Oh, fuck. I mean, I was introduced to him as the Joker, so that's always going to have a special place in my heart, but I know that's not, like, his best role. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I guess About Schmidt was pretty good. They had, like, a good range of what he could do. I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
I'm trying to figure out how to read this without spoilers, because I think I've now spoiled myself. Gosh darn it. It's about No Time to Die, and I think...
Well... Not necessarily, because
Okay.
there is not a choice made at the. There's you don't watch the movie and be like, oh, they're gonna go this route. They
Okay.
don't make it clear. So I think you can read this fine.
Okay, all right. No big spoilers for No Time to Die, but what do you think, Doug, about all these comments? Is that the new Bond is woke, SJW, etc., because there is black agent and Bond has feelings and ending? I mean, come on, this reason why I like this movie.
Again, it depends what they do. And I don't think it's just on anything. This is in the trailers, you know. There's
I
another.
mean, you see her. But
Yeah, you see, no, and they say, oh, you're a double O, you're
Yeah.
007 and stuff like that. So you know it's gonna go, kind of back and forth and stuff like that. And that's clearly going to be an option. I'll say that if they do, having seen the movie, if they go that route where they make her the new Bond, I think they have to make her more interesting. She wasn't bad, but I'm like, if you're going to be like the continuation, even if it's something different, it's like, because that was my problem with Daniel Craig in the first one too. I thought he was too boring, and he got interesting. And Bond 2, over these movies, I think in other movies, does have arcs where he is challenged a lot more. In fact, this last one really did reference another on Her Majesty's Secret Service, I think. Like, they do little nods to them. That's probably the most emotional Bond's been in a film, so it's nothing that new. So, like anything, I just have to see what they do with it. And presentation really is everything.
Bernsey, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, Robin Williams and Kurt Russell were in a movie called The Best of Times where they play former high school football teams who get a chance to replay the championship football game against the crosstown rivals. There's a history of the town and a fun running gag of Kurt Russell's inflatable QBTD passing history.
Cool. You know, I always saw that at the rental store. I was always like, oh, I should rent that. And I never did. I forgot it was even a movie until you brought that up, so maybe I should check it out because I like both those actors.
Taylor with Ty, thank you for the 100 bits. Can you do a review of the new Cinderella movie with Camila Cabello?
I did hear it's very bad. Maybe? I guess I did everything. It's weird. I've talked about everything else Cinderella bizarrely.
Yeah,
like,
right?
I'm not like a diehard Cinderella fan. I like the movies, but it's like for some reason I've done like everything connected to Cinderella. So maybe I should.
Doug Walker, Cinderella expert.
Yeah, right? Isn't that bizarre when you think? Same thing with Scooby-Doo. Like, I like Scooby-Doo fine, but now it's like I'm doing another one this Nostalgia Week. It's like I've bizarrely talked about a lot of Scooby-Doo. Everyone's gonna think like I'm a diehard fan, and yeah, it's okay.
Rogers Girl Rabbit, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey everybody, hey Doug, I'm not sure if you still do Dark Toons, but I might have one for you. There was once a show on Cartoon Network called What a Cartoon, and there was one segment called The Tales of Worm Paranoia. It's animated by one of the animators of Ren and Stimpy, and it's about a worm that loses his humanity.
Sounds fun. Yeah, I'll check it out. That sounds like fun.
Alex the Animator, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, while I did saw Upgrade and I loved it and see how it's similar to Venom, I wished you built up the reveal to Upgrade being the good Venom movie better, gave a better introduction to Upgrade to those unfamiliar with the film, and then explain how Upgrade is like Tenet in a new NC review of Venom.
I agree. I know that sounds weird. I was really looking forward to doing Venom, and I was trying to plan it out. I kind of wanted to make it like Into the Spider-Verse. I had this great twist where the voice is really the one from Upgrade and saying this is the better idea for a Venom movie. And every time I watch that review, something doesn't click. And I don't know if it's the timing, I don't know if it's the jokes, I don't know if the way I laid it out, but it didn't work as well as I wanted it to. And maybe part of it was what you were saying there. So whether or not that's the reason I don't get into it, I mean, I'm not sure, but I kind of agree. It didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to.
Snake, thank you for that 19-month subscription. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Hi, Doug. Hi, Heather. How are you guys doing today? Loved the Ring episode of Critic. Have you seen the show Picard, and what do you think?
I heard everybody hates it, so like not just newcomers, but like diehard fans and stuff. I like Picard, but I think it's done. I think it's past. I hear a lot of the new Star Trek shows aren't that great, but again, I haven't seen them. I shouldn't judge.
Right.
Just everyone that I know, it's like, yeah, they're a little too action. They're a lot like the new J.J. Abrams movies, which I liked enough,
Yeah,
you know.
they were
But
fine.
but I didn't like get die hard into them, and I hear it's the direction they're going. So, but again, I haven't seen them. I really shouldn't say that. I could see it and love it. I don't know.
Frameiser, thank you for the 50 bits. Have you checked out Muppets Haunted Mansion yet? It looks like it is really a fun time.
No, but I heard that. I heard people say it's actually pretty fun. And it looked bad to me, so I'm excited to see it now, because I like this idea, but I didn't think the trailer looked that great.
I'm really excited to watch it. I just have not had the time.
Me
but
neither,
I'm
yeah.
very pumped. Sideswipe, thank you for the 50 bits. No message, just bits. Thank you.
Thank you.
Adam Grunther, thank you for the 50 bits. Who is your favorite Doom Patrol character who is not one of the main characters?
God, there's so many.
Is Danny one who is not technically
I
a
mean,
main
that's
character?
a good
I
choice.
love Danny.
Fuck, that's a good choice. Oh, the flexing dude. I really like him. Yeah, he just always wants to help out, and he has such a good attitude, even though he's technically has this really tragic backstory. I love characters like that. That's another reason I like a character like Rogue. Like, God, what a heartbreaking backstory. But, like, she's so optimistic and cool. I love that.
CJ Noel, thank you for the 50 bits. Next Nostalgiaween, I suggest the animated intro should be an homage to the Headless Man song number from Disney's Ichabod Crane, with the critic as Ichabod and Malcolm's Devil as Brom Bones.
It's so funny you said that was the other option we were gonna do for this year, because the animator was talking to me, and I was like, do you have any ideas? He's like, actually, no. Do you have any? I said, one for the Trick or Treat cartoon or one for the Headless Horseman song. And we just decided there are a lot more options for the Trick or Treat song. But I don't know about doing another Disney one for next year. I'm not sure. But we don't have the next one planned out either.
The Replication, thank you for the 50 bits. Nightman. Oh! Sorry, been binging It's Always Sunny recently.
I just got back from Philly, from Too Many Games. Always Sunny in Philadelphia is everywhere, and I love it. My favorite is one guy that was just wearing and Danny DeVito as Frank's shirt. I love it.
Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug and Heather, did you know that the actor playing Michael Myers in the new Halloween movie spent time living with a man who did time for multiple murders and hearing his life story? I immediately thought about your video about method acting and wanted to know all of your thoughts. By the way, the best thing he learned for the role was to get in, get the job done, and get out. That's what you're supposed to do.
You know, when you were saying that, I was kind of thinking, do you really need to do that? You don't see the guy's face, you just go in and stab people. But knowing that, just like, no, you need to do it fast, get out of there and stuff like that. It's like, maybe I would play it a little differently too, knowing that. It's just like, like it would make it a little creepier, like just so quick and get out of there and how stealthy you are. So, maybe. It depends on the actor and the performance, how much it interferes with the production too.
Fun Rage Die, thank you for that 3-month subscription. Welcome back, appreciate that. Has everyone seen the new Home Alone trailer? Oof. Also, we need an NC for Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night. It was reviewed very badly when it first released, but somehow has a cult following?
I might see. It's funny. I remember seeing ads for that movie, and even as a little kid, I'm like, this looks like shit. But I never did see it. I've been getting more and more requests for it, so maybe I'll do it as like a freak show cinema or something, because I've been getting more requests for it.
Chorus, thank you for the 50 bits. I hope Heather watched Rebels before Doug. It's a really good series. Kanan is the best oral of Freddie Prinze Jr. Develops what Force is. That's just the beginning of why the series is good. I am in the middle of I'm almost finished with season 2 of Rebels right now, and I agree. It's really good. I was not expecting it to be as good as it is, but dang, it's good.
Okay, no, because
the animation downgrade is a little bit much going from Clone Wars to Rebels. Like, the animation is not great, but the story is really fun.
I always hear
like
mixed
it a
things.
lot.
I hear it's kind of like Legend of Korra. Like, some stuff is like, wow, and other stuff is like, oh, that was kind of lame. So that's good to know, because it's like, okay. Everyone tells me to see it. They're like, the good stuff in is just really fucking good.
It's too good for you not to miss it.
Yeah.
Mumrar, thank you for the 50 bits. If the strike happens this Monday, do you think it'll push back shows like Cobra Kai, Stranger Things, Boba, and Mando? How bad will this affect Hollywood since there are already delays from COVID?
I hate to say it, I don't even know what the strike is.
Yeah, I
think
only
I'm behind
vaguely
on this.
heard a little bit about it.
Is it just a Netflix strike, or is it like
No, there's
Hollywood
like
strike?
an actual one of the. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what the details are, so I don't feel like I can speak to it all because I don't remember the details.
Well,
but
we'll
like,
look into it though.
Yeah.
Sorry, like I said, I've been out of town.
Burnsy, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, was there ever a time where you and Rob decided, like the Smothers brothers, that you didn't want to be brothers and decided to become the Walker cousins?
No.
Roboto Studios, thank you for the 100 bits. If Doug could live in any Kingdom Hearts world, where would he live? Yes, lots of Kingdom Hearts questions. I'm finally catching up on the streams, and oh god, prep yourself, Doug, for emotions incoming. Also, Sora for Smash in 4 days!
Oh, it's that soon.
Yeah,
man.
it's the 18th.
Holy shit. I mean, I guess the Nightmare Before Christmas Land, I really like that. Yeah,
You
the
would fit
Tron
in.
one was pretty fun too. They're all pretty cool. There aren't that many where I was just like, that one's shitty. Like, they all look pretty awesome.
Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. You've said before that The Haunting is one of your favorite movies. Have you seen The Innocents? It's a fantastic British movie that Robert Wise said was the most direct visual and tonal influence of his own movies.
Oh, 100%. Phenomenal movie. And it's one of those where you watch it and you'll kind of be like, the first time you watch it, you'll be like, okay, well, I guess that was creepy and everything. And then you watch it again and think about what they're really doing and saying. And it's like one of the most disturbing movies ever made. It's really, really good.
Dillbomb, thank you for the 50 bits. Who's your favorite Muppet? Sesame Street is included. I like Animal.
Oh, shit, that's a good answer. Fuck. I guess I'll say... Oh, no, the fucking... the old guys in the balcony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like 90% of the time they always get a laugh. So I guess I'll say them.
Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Did you guys know there's a movie with Robert Downey Jr., but where he is a side character and where Hans Zimmerman is ashamed to make the title theme to and show that most guys make virtual girls in character creator in most games? You might think it's bizarre in some sci-fi flick, and you're right, because that's what weird science is.
Oh.
Any ideas for a review of that old gem?
I think I did. I think it's on the list, because I only saw the movie for the first time maybe 5-6 years ago, something like that. And it was not what I expected. I really thought it was just going to be one of those, we made a woman, and they go to high school, and it's like, whoa, your girlfriend's a babe, or your mom's a babe, whatever, you know. I forget what the setup was. And it does not go that direction. It goes in every direction but that, and it is so bizarre, and would not fly today at all, which kind of makes me love it more.
LPB the actor, thank you for the 100 bits. If Doug were to cosplay as any of his characters besides the Nostalgia Critic at a con, who would you cosplay and why?
I mean, I've done like Chester A. Bum and stuff like that, and Devil Boner. Maybe, probably just Devil Boner.
The people, sorry. What
Oh,
the
I
people really want is Doug Xehanort when.
You know?
Doug Xehanort when!
You know? I'll get back to you. It's not a bad idea. Especially now that I'm getting older, too. I just get the ears out like that. I'm like, yeah, I had you in my... And the makeup I had on earlier, maybe.
That Disney nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. Did either of you watch the Sonic X cartoon? If you did, would you rather see Metal Sonic or Shadow be the villain in the upcoming Sonic sequel?
I didn't. I'm sorry.
I saw some of it. I would love to see Shadow. I love Shadow the Hedgehog. I have a special soft spot in my heart for Shadow the Hedgehog, so let's do Shadow. Retro Station, thank you for the 200 bits. Chomps. Benji is an android crime-fighting dog produced by Hanna-Barbera, and then I saw later in the chat they put review it.
I did not know this. Chomps is the show name. Gotcha. I don't know how many hits that'll get. And we do have like sponsors and stuff, and we want to try and get them a fair amount. So probably not, but I'll look into it. It sounds pretty funky.
I know, guys, thank you for the 50 bits. Speaking of Sesame Street, there's supposed to be an upcoming film where they are exiled to Manhattan and try to prove that Sesame Street is real. It's supposed to come out in January, but we haven't heard anything about it besides Anne Hathaway is A, and then I think they hit plus.
And
or
Hathaway
enter
is,
keyword.
beep, follow that bitch. No. I have nothing against Anne Hathaway, by the way. I just know people hate her. I was just like, I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't think she's okay. I don't know any of the background story, though, or anything. No, I didn't know that. That kind of sounds like fun. I'd be down for that.
Chorus, thank you for the 50 bits. Honestly, I like Scrappy Doo. I watched movies with him in my childhood, and I hate what they did to him in the 2002 movie, and I think even his opponents will agree with me. Leaving a puppy in the middle of the desert is cruel and too real. I mean, how many dogs were abandoned like this?
I really do think that was a holdover from the original James Gunn script when it was going to be like a PG-13R movie. It was going to be a lot more cynical. So if they made that movie, I think that could have worked, but because they didn't, I don't think it came through.
Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug and Heather, do you think we're on the brink of losing comedy and dark humor? Because if everyone starts complaining about subjects that might hit too close to home to them personally, then what's the point of having jokes?
No, honestly,
No.
for the reason you just said. I mean, I know what you're talking about with like cancel culture and stuff like that. But I think that's why stuff like that will thrive, and also humor just in general. I don't care what anyone says. It's a way to adapt. It's a way to cope. It's a way to handle, difficult stuff that's going on around you. And for some people, I know definitely with me, my mind goes dark. It goes mean because that's how I cope with really dark, mean stuff that happens in life. And I think right now we're in a little bit of a rough spot with that, but I think more and more people will kind of realize more and more the intent and the focus, and not everyone that makes a blank joke is a awful whatever. So I think it's still gonna be around, fine.
I'm personally of the opinion, too, that it's not like people who are too sensitive who have ruined dark comedy. It's people who don't actually know how to write a good joke who have ruined dark comedy. Like,
that's a legit thing
what
too.
I
No,
mean?
I've definitely
Like,
seen
there's,
people that's like, well, Dave Chappelle did this, so I can do this too. No. There are some people that are really good at this. And just because they can do it, they didn't just try it and it worked. They had to think really hard about why this works. They can explain it. That's always what I say, too. I say, especially people who want to do shock humor or dark humor, be ready to explain it and know what the fuck you're talking about.
right, and make sure that is actually funny.
Yes.
And not just an excuse to be a racist asshole or
Yeah.
something. I don't know,
Yeah.
WWE, thank you for the 50 bits. I didn't think of this until you reviewed the remake of a Japanese horror film, The Ring, but maybe for next year Nostalgiaween, if not for this year's, could you do the Nostalgiaween edition of Old versus New for The Grudge 2004 versus The Grudge 2020?
Or the original Grudge, too, because,
Yeah.
you got that as well. I mean, the originals, or the 2004 one's going to win. The remake was pretty boring. We'll see, because The Grudge is kind of interesting to talk about, but I feel like just everybody be pointing back to The Ring, because that's how The Grudge got really big, is because everyone's like, oh, it's the same people that did Ringu, or The Ring or whatever. So we'll see, maybe.
Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. I recently listened to the Frank Oz audio commentary for the 2004 Stepford Wives. It's nothing but Frank Oz passively aggressively pointing out all the scenes the studio made him cut and refilm. Apparently it went through 3 rounds of reshoots.
I heard that too. I know somebody who knows Frank Oz, and apparently there's even more to it. Not that I know. I personally don't know what the info is, but he's like, there's a lot more. It shows in the final product, man, and he's a good director. So, and that should have been a fucking brilliant movie. Like, that would have been such a great satire. And it sounds like the studio, or as Bakshi would say, the studio fucked it up.
I know, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. A trailer for the new Batman film is coming out Saturday. Sure is. It's the DC Fandom.
Yeah, I've been seeing more trailers for the Fandom than, like, the other trailer. I guess they do, like, a big drop, don't they? Yeah, trailers,
The Fandom actually was really good last year. I would be more excited for it this year, but we're going to be at Wizard World, so, I don't know how much of it I'm going to be able to watch live. The Replication, thank you for the 50 bits. Say, Doug, if you ever want to use the battle quotes from Kingdom Hearts, mainly from Goofy, they're all available on YouTube for sampling, for stream, or just as a gag for one of your reviews.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure if I needed it, I could just find a clip, yeah.
Alan, thank you for the 100 bits. If Krampus would live between Halloween and Christmas, think about him living in Thanksgiving. Also, Doug and Heather, y'all really should watch Titans. It's that kind of entertaining trash I think you would enjoy. I agree. Ever since I saw the trailer for Titans, I've been like, I have to watch this because, man, fuck Batman. I have to watch this.
I hear it's actually like both funny good, like how it's so bad it's good, and also legit good too. So yeah, I've gotten more interested.
Semi-ironic, thank you for the 50 bits. Any plans for more Dark tunes?
I really want to do the Trick or Treat one, the Donald Duck Trick or Treat one, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time because this con was moved. This Wizard World was originally supposed to be September.
Yup.
They moved it to now, and now I have back-to-back cons, and it might have thrown a monkey wrench in a few things. So we'll see. I'm gonna try.
Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug and Heather, after the Scream 5 trailer, what themes this film will explore? Scream 5, I think, will explore how movies has a shared universe or live streaming the kills.
That'd be kind of clever, the streaming. Yeah, if you tied it to like Twitch or something like that. You know, I'm not a huge Scream guy. Like, it's fine, you know, it's okay, but I never got super into it. So I know a lot of people were exploding about the trailer, and I'm just like, oh, it just looks like another Scream movie. Or a satire of, like, sequels made later, like a Halloween Kills or something like that. That might be funny.
Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Oh, sorry, it's Danny Elfman who made the title song to Weird Science with his new age band Oingo Boingo, but still a shame of making this music.
Yeah, no, I definitely remember that. I love Oingo Boingo.
Yeah, Oingo Boingo's great, honestly. Alexander, thank you for the 50 bits. Hi, Doug. I'm super excited for a Disney-cember of the DuckTales reboot, even though I might have enjoyed it more than you did. Personally, I was all over it from beginning to end and didn't have as many problems with it as you did. Still, though, you always explain your opinions so well, and I can't wait to hear you talk about it in more detail.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I always liked it. I just thought each season kind of had some problems, but they fixed it with every season as they went along, which I'm noticing more with Disney shows. Like even this Tangled one in the Star versus, well, okay, then they kind of found other problems, but I think it's kind of cool. It seems like they listen to fans and they're like, okay, let's really see if we can make this better. Like they might have a point, and it seems like they fix them.
That Disney nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. Who's your favorite horror character? I love me some Jason Voorhees. His lust for blood, his brutality, his unique kills, love it.
Favorite horror character. I mean, again, I feel like Eleanor from The Haunting. That's such a sad character, and I've known like people like that too. I mean, I can just like hear them having those thoughts in their heads and stuff, and there is a real tragedy to that character.
Eastern 57, thank you for the 420 bits. Ever seen Look Who's Talking? It's like a summary of everything you should forget about the 80s. My parents used to be obsessed with it. I've seen Look Who's Talking too many times.
Yeah, I remember being all right, but I don't think I've seen it since I was like 10 or something like that, so maybe I shouldn't talk.
Psychotic Yoshi, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, have you seen the sequels to the original 1998 Japanese version of The Ring? If you have, thoughts?
No, I haven't seen any of the sequels, either the Japanese one or the American ones, so yeah, sorry.
Alex the Animator, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, I think it would be funny for the Nostalgia Critic to get beaten up for being too harsh on Mary Poppins Return, Signs, Bridge to Terabithia, and the 2016 remake of Jungle Book, since they're good movies despite being flawed, and you personally did not like that he ripped on. The internet
clearly,
already does that.
I was gonna say, clearly you would think that's funny because that's a very specific list. But yes, there's a lot of movies I think people like to beat the shit out of me for not liking.
Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. I thought for years The Dark Knight was mostly filmed in Chicago, so I was shocked a few years ago to find out 70% was shot in England at the James Bond studios. Batman Begins was 95% shot in the UK.
There's definitely... I mean, if you live in Chicago, you can watch both Batman Begins and Dark Knight and just be like, you know, oh yeah, that's that building. Oh yeah, that's Lower Wacker. Oh yeah, that's the bank. And so you actually see a lyric opera poster in Dark Knight. But it's like the original Batman, you know, they jump around. They film a lot of stuff in England too.
Yeah, gosh, we're still an hour behind.
Okay, check it faster.
Farkface, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, the first season of the new Chucky TV show is out. It was really good.
I haven't seen it. It looks like fun though.
Fish, thank you for the 50 bits. What does Mr. Chippy Choppy look like, Doug? I can't see the bottom of your shirt.
I'll show you. There you go. It's a little guillotine. I don't know why that cracked me up at the convention I just went to.
I know, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. Do you think you'll review Stuart Little 3?
Probably not. Not many people watch Stuart Little 2, so probably not.
Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. It's pretty surreal thinking that The Ring is actually considered nostalgic. How do you guys feel knowing the 2000s are becoming the new 1990s?
It's fine. It's fine when people look back now and they're like, oh, maybe that wasn't as good as I remember. Because I didn't like the early 2000s. It got better as it went along. Same thing with the late 90s. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of neat.
That Disney Nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. I rolled my eyes at the new Home Alone trailer. It looks like it's following the same formula of the original. Buzz returning is cool. Besides that, I see no value in it.
I agree.
It's for Disney Plus.
Yeah.
DK, thank you for the 100 bits. I know it's supposed to be a horror movie, but when I saw the trailer for Lamb, I couldn't help but laugh out loud. What are your guys' thoughts about it?
I think you're supposed to. I think it's supposed to be legit horror, but it's supposed to be funny as well. Brad, I think, is seeing it tonight, so we'll find out soon enough.
Aiden, thank you for the 100 bits. Maybe I'm biased, but my favorite show of all time is TMNT 2003, and my favorite villain is Shredder. What do you guys think about that?
Oh, if you like it, please like it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched it, so cool. Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Guys, whenever the news covers Jeff Bezos' rocket, I wonder how many people think of the scene in Austin Powers where Dr. Evil's rocket is flying through the sky.
I didn't until you said that. Now I probably will.
Right? Cameron, thank you for the 50 bits. Hi, Doug and Heather. How has your week been? Me and my friend are seeing Venom 2 tomorrow.
Oh, it's been good and have fun.
Enjoy. It's a popcorn muncher. Sailor Aaron, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Doug, I have a charity recommendation for you, and it shares my name. Camp Aaron.
I don't think it sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've done that one. I will look into it.
WWE, thank you for the 50 bits. Because you brought it up in the review, will you ever review Stay Tuned? Would you do a Nostalgiaween Top 11, maybe something like Top 11 series that celebrate Halloween? What I mean by this is TV shows that go all out on Halloween episodes is Roseanne, Simpsons, Treehouse of Terrors, Big Bang Theory, etc.
I don't know about the list. In terms of Stay Tuned, I might, because that's another one that's getting like, it's kind of like the Pinocchio, it's getting a little bit of a cult following, so maybe I will.
Luke the Boss, thank you for the 50 bits. So far as Scream goes, I'm a fan of the franchise because it's a horror mystery, because every movie you are guessing who the killer/killers are. Side note, I'm not facts to back this up, but I feel like Matthew Lillard from the first one is going to come back in this one.
That'd be cool. It'd be cool if he came back as kind of like a Shaggy type character. That'd be a little funny.
Cameron, thank you for the 80 bits. Hey, Doug, ever thought about doing the Goosebumps movie for Nostalgiaween?
Maybe, I didn't get like a ton from it though, so we'll have to see.
Farkface, thank you for the 50 bits. So how is Tangled going? Did it get too overhyped, or did you realize that the first season was really needed just to really build up everything for later, which is just big?
Yeah, they just need to get out of the castle. As soon as that happened, I thought it turned pretty fun.
Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. How did you guys discover Jay Han? Also, if you see her, tell her those covers of the real Ghostbusters themes and Trick or Treat are the bomb.
I might have to respond to an email from her. I gotta write that down so I don't forget.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I can't remember if she was a fan or if I found her online. I'm totally blanking. I'm so sorry, but yeah, she has a great talent.
Alex loves musicals. Thank you for the 100 bits. My friend told me that some of the Tangled the series episodes are out of order on Disney Plus. I think you'll really like the season 2 finale.
Okay, I'll have to look that up, because it really did seem like that was the season finale.
DK, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, what is your favorite World and Kingdom Hearts series?
The Nightmare Before Christmas. I love that stuff.
Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. You reviewed Hannibal the movie. Have you ever seen Hannibal the show? It's amazing how beautiful and gory it is for a show that aired on network TV. Maybe the best possible adaptation of the character I've ever seen.
I saw the first season and I really liked it. And for some reason, I got out of it. I was losing my interest. But I hear it's still great, so I should finish it.
Gary Turbo, thank you for the 50 bits. What's your favorite Mystery Men? Mine is Bowler due to how badass she looks despite being played by Janie Garofalo. Janine, sorry.
The Sphinx. He just cracked me up.
I know, guys, thank you for the 50 bits. Not gonna lie, I love the First Wives Club's rendition of You Don't Own Me.
Go for it.
Song.
Thanks. Why did I say thanks? I didn't write it.
Psychotic Yoshi, thank you for the 50 bits. Have you seen any of the Beatles movies? If you have, which one is your favorite?
I did see Yellow Submarine. I like it for what it is. It's pretty surreal and everything.
I went through a Help phase. I love Help. Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Do you think the year 1969 was the best year ever? And what did you think people did back then to celebrate? Can you imagine New Year's Eve's party that year?
I mean, just a lot of 69 jokes? I don't know.
Sailor Aaron, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Doug and Heather, have you guys seen Miyazaki's Lupin III Castle of Cagliostro? I love it. Rewatching it again. Your thoughts?
Oh, I love it.
That's great.
I haven't even seen that much Lupin the Third, but I know the general gist. But Rob showed it to me. It's like, yeah, this is a Miyazaki movie, and it shows.
Yeah. Cameron, thank you for the 100 bits. Question for both of you. If Hollywood made a Nintendo Cinematic Universe for live-action movies, would you watch them?
I'd be too curious, yeah. If they were bad, I'd maybe only watch the first 2 or 3. But yeah, I'd totally watch them.
Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. Have you seen those filming pictures from the new Indiana Jones? It features Harrison Ford being surrounded by a bunch of ancient Roman troops. Could the rumors of the ancient artifact involving time travel rumors be true?
Man, we'll see, man. We'll see.
Dillbomb, thank you for the 50 bits. Which movie do you prefer, Alien or Aliens?
I'll say Aliens. Alien is more groundbreaking, but watching it again, it is just a hint too slow. I do, and that's so funny because I like slow movies, but I'm like, it could have gone just a little faster.
I know, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. Will you review Ron's Gone Wrong or French Dispatch? Dispatch, holy cow, for Disney Soundwave. They're both made by Fox.
French Dispatch was, you're right. I'm definitely going to do Ron's Gone Wrong. The French one I have to see.
Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug and Heather, out of all the celebrities South Park has made fun of, which one do you think might actually be hilariously true? I think Russell Crowe might actually randomly fight people, and Bono might actually answer his phone singing, "Hello, hello."
Oh, the Mel Gibson one. As soon as Passion came out, I'm like, oh, this little guy's a legit sadist crazy.
Taja Payne, thank you for the 50 bits. What is a song you wish weren't so catchy? I just saw the music video of Oingo Boingo's Little Girls and I can't get it out of my head. Make it stop.
I love showing that video to people because they're just like, what the fuck? When they see that, like, you couldn't do that now.
We just got a Grease song stuck in
yeah,
Doug's
that's true.
head
There
before
you go.
stream.
And I hate Grease, but I was like, you're the one that I want. You're the one that I want.
Gary Turbo, thank you for the 50 bits. About Rock and Vin Diesel, they need to squash it. It's getting to the point where Rock called him a candy ass, and after knowing him for 23 years, if he calls a person a candy ass, he doesn't like them. How much of it is for show, though?
I was saying, how much of that is stage? I don't know.
DK, thank you for the 50 bits. I thought they were dressed as pirates because you have to pirate the movie to survive.
Haha!
Maybe. Semi-ironic, thank you for the 50 bits. Is this year's Stephen King review going to be on The Lawnmower Man? Why don't you just watch and see?
I'll never tell.
We can't give you everything, people. I know, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. Will you review Rango, the Nickelodeon film made by Gore Verbinski?
Yeah.
I find it a great film focusing on the idea of self-identity.
I might, because when it came out, I didn't think that much of it. But I'm curious if time's been kinder to it, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it's gotten better with time.
Yeah. Twilight Stone, thank you so much for those 10 gifted subs.
you.
Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Heather, I know you will cover this on Saturday, but what do you think of John Kent Superman being bisexual? I'm all for inclusion, but I feel sometimes comics only did this to him and Tim Drake because they didn't know what story to tell with them. I mean, honestly, in the modern world, I really don't think it's that shocking.
It doesn't seem that
to
shocking
be honest.
anymore.
And it's John, it's not even like...
I was going to say, I don't even know who John Kent is.
Right,
so,
like,
yeah.
I really don't think it's any kind of, like, agenda that they're trying to push. And, like, I even said this about Tim Drake, like, if you never thought that maybe Robin
yeah,
didn't always like girls, like...
Yeah, I mean, like, look what he's wearing, yeah.
Bless your heart. That Disney nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. So, Doug, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to see you get your ass kicked by Pattinson next year?
It's just I mean, I feel like I saw a good chunk of it in the trailer, but maybe they'll get it from a different angle, so I can really see my face get knocked out.
Wow. Alexander, thank you for the 50 bits. Hi, Doug. I've been watching The Nostalgia Critic since I was in 6th grade, and it has made a major impact on the way I watch movies. I just wanted to thank you for all the laughs, all the insight, and all the entertainment you've given me. I will always be a huge fan.
Oh, thank you so much. It's so kind of you to say. Thanks for watching for so long.
Taja Payne, thank you for the 50 bits. What are some of your favorite friendships in fiction? Not relationships, friendships. Personal choice for me is Raymond Reddington and Dembe in Blacklist.
Fuck. I know there's...
A lot of the relationships in some sitcoms, like The Good Place and Community, I think are really well done.
Yeah, that's pretty
Anne
good.
and Leslie Knope in Parks and Rec. What a friendship, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Shit, I know there's I might have to come back to it because I know there's some good ones. I'm just blanking.
Taja Payne. Oh, I just read that one. Hewlett fan, thank you for the 95 bits. Are you a fan of Korean cinema? Films like Old Boy and the brand new Netflix series Squid Game everyone is raving about?
I mean, as much as anything else, there isn't anything I'm just like, oh, I gotta see it because I love this in Korean cinema. You know, it's just, if it's a good movie, great. If it's a bad movie, sucks. Yeah, not anything else.
I just like that, like, we as a country are broadening our inclusion of good movies. Like, something like Parasite can be, respected.
Well, and it's nice that it can be like Squid Game. I haven't even seen it yet. And everyone's like, holy shit, like everybody's talking about it. Like, that's kind of cool. Because there's always stuff that gets like a little bit of an underground following or maybe bigger. But this is like everywhere. And it's bloody and crazy and weird. That's the other thing I like about it.
Cameron, thank you for the 1,127 bits. Hey, since we're talking about birthdays, I was born on Thanksgiving. Ain't that crazy?
That is.
Oh, that's maybe what that is. November 27th. 11/27. I get it now.
Enjoy your birthday turkey.
I know, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. Oh boy, just saw the trailer for the new How to Train Your Dragon series. Why does it take place in modern day?
Really?
Does it?
Huh.
I'm assuming HTDYD is How to Train Your Dragon, but I don't know what else HTTYD would stand for.
I mean, modern day, like it has to be.
Yeah. Interesting. Roboto Studios, thank you for the 100 bits. Smash Bros. Sundays for streams after Kingdom Hearts. Let's go! You versus the internet, no items, 3 stock, 7 minutes, final destination. We've done it before in Tournament Tuesdays.
Yeah,
it's just not something we do every week. Plus, I need one day off a week, y'all.
Yeah.
We can't do Sundays, okay? I'm sorry. I need some time off. Cameron, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, what are your thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days story? The story about Roxas, Axel, and Xion. I don't think we really went too hard into it. You may have gotten bits and pieces of it during your review.
I haven't had a chance to like really dive that much into it, so yeah, I'm not really able to talk about. Sorry.
I know, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. Don't worry, there's going to be an R-rated Home Alone film titled Stoned Alone. Ryan Reynolds is working on it. I love the idea.
So do I. Make it happen. If there's anyone that can make it happen,
it's Ryan Reynolds. Favor of Films, thank you for the 69 bits. You've been talking a lot about how Marvel hasn't really been doing it. What? You've been talking a lot how Marvel haven't really been doing it got you recently. Maybe an editorial on Marvel fatigue?
Maybe. I have wanted to do a video on like Marvel versus DC in terms of like their cinematic universe and shows, so maybe.
Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. Liked your Aragon review, and I'd love to see you tackle a similar movie, The Golden Compass. The studio switched the second/third acts. Whole characters needed to be erased from shots in post-production. Also, the film climaxed where Daniel Craig kills a kid was completely erased.
Yeah, and I haven't read the books, and it sounds like that's one. Aragon, I think you'd still get the general gist, where that one, it's like you really need to know the book in order to know what's wrong with it. Even though I saw it, I thought it was pretty bland and nothing, but yeah, I don't have a passion to talk about because I haven't read the book, so probably not.
Flutter Guy, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey Doug, you previously brought up the competition show Alter Ego in a past stream, and after watching the audition episodes, I was curious what your thoughts were. I found the concept interesting and thought it was decent, but everywhere I've looked online, critics have just been slamming it with negativity left and right, and I honestly don't think it's all that warranted for the grand scheme of things.
I haven't seen it. I don't have that much interest, but maybe I'll check it out after that recommendation.
I mean, it seems like another version of The Voice, and The Voice lost me like 5 seasons ago. So.
Yeah, it just does not sound like something that would grab me.
LPB the Actor, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, what are your thoughts on Muppets Haunted Mansion? If you haven't seen it yet, then you don't have to answer this question. Yeah,
I haven't yet. I will check it out, though, because I'm hearing it's pretty good.
Flame Reaper Man, thank you for the 50 bits. Wanted to ask if you got any further in Centaur World. P.S., like I said before, the Nowhere King and seeing the Nightmare Fuel design really helps.
I have, and again, I think it's going to be a hot minute before I do. I got to catch up on so much.
Sailor Aaron, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey Doug, since you reviewed Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island a few years ago for Nostalgiaween, will you review the sequel, The Witch's Ghost, this year or next? It's set in Salem, Massachusetts, and has Tim Curry in it. Tim Curry, Doug! Plus the Hex Girls rock!
Okay.
Okay, Flame Reaper Man, thank you for the 50 bits. What was a joke you had to get rid of because of copyright BS that pissed you off the most? Mine was the cat getting hit in the balls.
I mean, that's a pretty good one. I think what I had to do. Well, no, we were doing all the Stephen King movies for Nostalgia Ween. We put them all together, and it's that stupid thing where you send it in, and it's like, oh, well, these scenes got hit. Again, we shouldn't have to take them out, but whatever. We go and edit them out. We send it in. And now these 5 scenes got hit. Well, why didn't you just tell us earlier? I take out the 5, put it in. Now these 2 scenes got, and every time we send it in, something else gets hit. So it's like, if you just tell us ahead of time, you stupid broken piece of shit. So,
Stupid broken piece of shit. Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. I recently rewatched Tim Burton's Chocolate Factory. I now actually like it. I think it might be because it genuinely feels like they weren't trying to rip off of nostalgia for the 71 film. It's entirely its own movie. Also, the practical sets look very cool.
I like the first half. I like when they're introducing the kids. I like they update the kids' problems too. That was actually a point where I'm like, I might actually like this movie, and then Depp shows up, and I'm like, nope, can't do it.
Have you seen the leaked photos of Timothy? Oh, what's his name? Timothy Chalamet as Wonka for the Netflix show?
No, does he look good?
I think he looks really cool.
All right.
I think it looks really cool.
I didn't know it was a
but-
show. I thought it was just another
Yes,
movie.
Netflix actually has the rights for the oh gosh, why can't I think of his name? Roald Dahl estate now. So they're gonna do a whole bunch of Roald Dahl series and movies.
A witches series would be good. Hunting witches, that I'd be down for.
Yeah. So I think it's cool. Adam Grunther, thank you for the 50 bits. Which weird Kingdom Hearts line is funnier? Come on, or and now.
That was a very good impression. Probably come on. I don't know. Just something about Goofy being like an epic warrior that just cracks me up.
Newsaw, thank you for the 50 bits. Greetings from MD. Is there a game show theme song that you like but many don't talk about? For me, I rarely hear anyone talk about the theme to Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego.
That's a pretty good one, honestly. I'll go with that. That's a good one.
Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. Want to hear a funny what if for Paranormal Activity? What if the activity was all caused by the Impractical Jokers? Imagine them monitoring the couple and Sal is just lolling his ass off to the floor, dragging Q and Murr to the floor with him.
I like that. That's a good bit. I like it.
Favre of Films, thank you for the 100 bits. Young Frankenstein? I have to.
Bluka!
Nino, thank you for the 50 bits. If y'all get a chance to watch Demon Slayer Mugen Train, I thought that anime movie was truly amazing. Prelude to the 2nd season. Greetings from Waco, Texas.
I know it's like a huge thing, that Demon Slayer stuff, but yeah, I haven't seen like any of it. Sorry.
I've been so bad about anime. I'm sorry. Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. The producers of the Bond films have said that James Bond will always be 007 and a man.
Well, I mean, but again, the way this series goes, that doesn't necessarily mean, oh, it's still in this universe. They could still reboot it. So again, I don't think it's obvious what they're going to do. And I kind of like that at the end of this. They're not like, oh, well, now we have to end this to someone else. Like, I like that it's kind of left open.
I know, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. They're not going to go that route. The producer said the Bond would remain. Oh, I did. Oh, well, I think it's a different person
different.
saying
I'm
the same
sorry.
thing. With that said, who would you think would make a good Bond?
Oh, who? I mean, the one everyone says is Idris Elba. I think that'd be pretty good. Before then, I would have said Hugh Jackman. I thought that would have been a good choice. Yeah.
Ooh.
I think
okay. All right. Yeah, that's true. Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Heather, since you love your CW trashy shows, do you also like the Christmas Hallmark movies? Because I have an odd soft spot for those. If I'm in the right mood, Netflix's A Christmas Prince, beautiful trash.
My wife and I get into those every year because I love Christmas and they know that they're bad and they have fun with it. Right. So I like them.
Right. LePew, thank you for the 50 bits. Will we see the critic's origin story?
I poked around with that because I wanted the idea like his origin story was like every origin story, like he was bitten by a spider after his parents were killed, after he fell into a bath of acid, and like all these origin stories, born in a manger and stuff like that. So maybe at some point.
I know, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. Have you seen Jamie Costa playing Robin Williams? It's amazing. I think it's called like Test Screening.
Oh, is it like about his life or something? Or?
It's him doing an impression. It's very good. It is really good. But it was brought to my attention because Zelda Williams was tweeting about how, like, please stop tagging me in this, because she was like, it's really weird that y'all are sending me a video of someone imitating my late dead dad. And, like, you need to stop. It's kind of toxic and weird.
I'm assuming she has nothing to do with the movie.
No, it's just like a YouTube video.
Okay.
It's a little YouTube video.
Okay.
So.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm actually just looking up because I couldn't think of a best friend still, and I'm like, I should look this
still
up. So
bugging
yeah,
you?
I'm like, yeah, because it is like, and there are so many good ones, but I'm just like missing them. So yeah, I'll don't worry about that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You do what you need to do. But yes, it is a really interesting video, and it's really cool. But just, I don't know. It's still a little weird to see him, like, imitating someone who died, you know?
Yeah.
DCL Coda, but I mean, never mind. That's a whole conversation.
Yeah.
DCL Coda, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, I've done everything Cinderella. You never talked about Ella Enchanted with Anne Hathaway. Maybe you should, just saying.
You know, I've never seen all of that.
Of Ella
movie.
Enchanted?
Is she Cinderella? Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love the book.
Okay.
I literally still have my middle school copy of Ella Enchanted that's falling apart.
Okay.
I loved that book.
Let me watch it first. Then maybe I'll comment on it.
Roboto Studios, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, can I just say, the newest Nostalgiaween intro is fucking fire.
Thank you.
Animators are fucking incredible, man. Especially people who animate on their own. Like, oof. I don't know if you've seen those Warrior Cats maps, but some of these people are Disney level good. It's astounding.
Well, that's what I like about technology now, is that you can do it from home. You know, like,
Yeah.
that's just the coolest thing. Yeah, and so, like, all these mad talented people don't have to go LA. They can just do it at their own place, you know?
Right, yeah. CJ Noel Lopez, thank you for the 50 bits. Did you see that the test footage for potential Robin Williams biopic? Oh, is that what it is? With actor
is a
Jamie
biopic,
Costa
okay.
playing, well, it's the test footage.
Gotcha.
Playing Robin. It's a scene where Robin finds out about John Belushi's death. The guy doesn't do an impression. He becomes Robin Williams.
Huh, okay. No, I haven't. I'm... That's making me more and more curious, though.
Oh, apparently Wayflow says it's a fan biopic. It's not like a studio thing.
Weird.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if it's probably a legal issue. They may not be able to get his estate to, like, agree to something like that.
Yeah, but I've never heard of a fan biofilm.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. After finding out about where Dark Knight filmed, I did more research and found out that tons of US movies film in the UK.
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit, all the Star Wars, Eyes Wide Shut, hundreds more. Why do you think that is? Taxes.
Yeah, honestly. That's also the reason a lot of voiceover work is in Canada, too. A lot of tax reasons. Yeah, or a lot of voiceover artists are Canadian.
Alex loves musicals. Thank you for the 100 bits. I liked the Muppets Haunted Mansion special better than the actual Haunted Mansion movie. That's not too hard.
Yeah. I finally found one, man. Daria and Jane. I love those best friends. Yeah, it's like my favorite show, too. That's why I'm like, how can I not think of it? So there you go.
Kermit Wazowski, thank you for the 50 bits. I say this as a lifelong Muppet fan who's watched them get dicked around by Disney for years. Muppets Haunted Mansion is the best thing the Muppets have done under Disney. It feels like one of the classic holiday specials.
Okay. Yeah, people are really loving it. Okay, I'm down.
Excuse me. Power Gamer fan, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug, are you ever going to do a video wrapping up Adventure Time similar to what you did with Steven Universe? If so, you should watch the series finale and the 4 Distant Lands specials. I know you know what happens in the series finale, but you should still watch it because it was so good it made me cry, and that is quite an accomplishment.
I love to. It's just a time thing. Yeah, I don't know when I'll get around to watching it.
Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. Doug, clearly you're familiar with Slipknot, but are you familiar with the band Mushroomhead? One look at the band and you'll see exactly why I asked if you're familiar.
Top of my head, no. Go ahead to the next one.
I don't know Mushroomhead. Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. Yeah, there's a lot of fascinating behind-the-scenes stuff from the Snicket movie. Carrey was such an artiste that he totally changed the Stefano character after 2 weeks of filming his scenes. They had to start from scratch. Maybe that's why it cost over $175 million.
Oh, wow. I mean, well, the money's also on the screen, too. It's a very impressive to look at. I did just look them up. They both have some really cool masks.
Lime Peel, thank you for the 50 bits. Doug and Heather, what's a franchise you wish got more sequels and a franchise you think got too many? I find it funny how some huge pop culture franchises didn't get nearly enough sequels, like Ghostbusters.
I love to see, I always talk about Disney sequels I like to see. I love to see one to, like, Inside Out. I love to see,
Ooh.
like, other emotions pop up. I know they make a joke about puberty, but it's like, fuck, how cool would that be? How cool would it be if, like, someone else's emotions, like pirates, like, attack the other emotions, and it's about, like, her getting, like, too influenced by other people because she's so insecure, you know, and, like, when people are like,
Yeah.
oh, you like that, and then, like, their emotions come in. Like, there's so much you can do with that.
There really is. Sailor Aaron, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, I'm almost finished with my first time viewing Cowboy Bebop. I'm on episode 23. The last episode I watched with Cowboy Andy was hilarious.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
great
so good,
series.
man. It's so good.
Taylor Matai, thank you for the 100 bits. Is the Dark Knight trilogy next for the theme month? And if so, will you also squeeze a review for Batman 89 in during that month?
That's what we're looking at doing as of now. Like, that's the plan. Anything can change, but that's a plan.
The Replication, thank you for the 50 bits. I got a Halloween or convention costume idea for you, Doug. Dress up as Xehanort, since he's the only bad bald character who's also an OP bad guy.
Well, maybe.
It's almost like I said that. Roboto Studios, thank you for the 100 bits. If Doug gets to 2 million subs before the next con, he gets Norted and has to go to the next con as a Nort. I mean, it's either that or he goes a Sora. You're either a Sora or a Nort. Like, that's why Riku was so freaked out when Mickey said, Aqua is like Sora. Too many fucking Soras.
Yeah, I'm sure it's very easy to accomplish 2 mil before tomorrow.
Cameron, thank you for the 50 bits. Could you do a review of the SpongeBob movie from 2004? It was my childhood favorite movie.
Maybe. That might be an interesting one to talk about, just the phenomenon of SpongeBob in general.
Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Sure you know of the greatest Hanna-Barbera show ever made, The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. Might be a review idea?
I don't know if I have enough to say about it. I liked it okay, but I don't think I could do a whole review around it.
CJ Noel Lopez, thank you for the 50 bits. Forgive me if this seems long, but living in LA, I know a little bit more about the strike. It's for IATSE, the International Alliance of Theatrical and Stage Employees. Basically consists of everyone behind the scenes, cinematographers, gaffers, grips, boom mic operators, script coordinators, PAs, etc. They're going on strike because they demand flexible hours with a bigger gap for turnaround in between shifts and fair wages.
You know, I did hear a little bit about that. Okay. Yeah, I hope whatever needs to get figured out gets figured out.
Same. Replication, thank you for the 50 bits. Oh shit, that's right. Doug, did you get that Halloween Town Keyblade? They only sell it at Halloween, at the Spirit Halloween stores once a year.
I haven't even been to a Spirit Halloween store yet. I've been so busy. I really want to. That's my favorite thing to do around Halloween.
DCL Coda, thank you for the 50 bits. Are you guys excited for the Clone High revival?
Really?
I just rewatched the series and I'm pretty psyched. I mean, the premiere episode is called Let's Try This Again. And also, Doug, can you give us your best clone JFK impression?
It's just kind of a regular JFK impression. I didn't know they were doing a revival. That's really cool.
Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. Doug, I know comedy's subjective, but I'd sure appreciate a review of one of the Scary Movies, the Wayne's Brother parodies.
Oh, maybe. Be curious to, like, talk about them, because that did kind of change parody movies.
The Replication, thank you for the 50 bits. Is it me, or does Heather look like a bird? No? Just me?
He looks like a bird! Just looks like a bird! Always Sunny reference, by the way, if anyone's like, what the fuck? It's like, no, it's an Always Sunny reference.
That Disney nerd, thank you for the 100 bits. Fun fact, I don't know if you still have VHS tapes, but I read somewhere that if you have the classic tape of 101 Dalmatians in good condition, it can reach up to $7,000.
They say that in all the Disney, VHS. They really don't.
No,
I mean,
really,
they'll put them out for that, but who buys them at that?
That's like literally one guy on eBay who's like, I think this could be worth $5,000. Who's buying a $5,000 VHS? Nobody.
Yeah.
Manga King, thank you for the 100 bits. I hope you bring back Was That Real? I think Road Rovers would be a great subject for an episode. It's a great show from Tom Rugger. Sadly was canceled after 13 episodes due to a lawsuit over ownership.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just got a recommendation for that from someone at the con. I never saw it, but I should probably check it out.
Adam Grunther, thank you for the 50 bits. Are there any particular scenes in Doom Patrol where you were blown away by the actor's performance? For me, it's the scene in season 1 where Jane screams at the illusion of her father when it tries to kill Cliff.
God, they're all so good. I don't know. And probably Brendan Fraser in general, because I was not expecting him to do that well a dramatic performance where you can't even see him. It's just
Yeah.
the voice and no facial reactions.
Manga King, thank you for the 100 bits. For your next Freak Show Cinema, I would like to suggest either 2006 A Scanner Darkly or 1994's Felidae.
I'll look into it.
I know, guys. Excuse me. Thank you for the 50 bits. Apparently, there's a title for Spider-Verse 2. It's called Across the Spider-Verse. I don't think that's official yet.
I feel like that'd be even bigger news, yeah.
Yeah. Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Have you heard there's a new series from How to Train Your Dragon, but the twist is it's set in modern day? You think that would work?
I would think not, especially seeing like what they did with the Spirit sequel, but
Yeah.
you never know. I mean, there's some talented people out there that can make it happen.
Roboto Studios, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Doug, have you ever seen the show Puppet History? I'd love for you to be a guest on it, lol. Doug versus the Professor, let's go!
No, I haven't even heard of it. I'll try to check it out, though.
Manga King, thank you for the 100 bits. I know it's too late for this year, but next year's commercial video, I want to suggest the Alice in Wonderland Jell-O commercial, where Disney's Alice meets the Griffin and the Mock Turtle discussing how there's nothing quite like Jell-O.
Oh, didn't even know
That sounds
exists.
really
Yeah.
weird enough.
Yeah.
The Replication, thank you for the 50 bits. Sing it with me, chat. Dayman, fighter of the night man. I don't actually know all of it. I only have
Champion
seen
of
that.
the sun. Okay, yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know it. Burnsy, thank you for the 50 bits. I watched a video of a commentary on Chappelle's now banned Netflix special. I got the feeling from the commentator, who's a member of the LGBTQA+ community, that the commentary is focused on how Dave was trying, and like Dr. Fraser Crane, he was open to listening to the community that he was also being critical of, along with many others. I wonder what might happen if Dave is able to finish this discussion, as he is very smart and loves stand-up.
I didn't know it was banned. I want to look more into that.
I don't know if it's...
I haven't heard that.
I don't know.
But I saw it. I liked it. I think there's always going to be stuff with comedians I disagree with, but I agree. I got more he wanted to have a conversation out of it, and I'm always pro that for really just about anything.
Alexander, thank you for the 50 bits. Hi, Doug. In my opinion, when an actor or actress can actually incite anger just for giving a performance, that's some serious talent. For me, I hate Darlene from Ozark, even though she's played brilliantly. She's just so cruel and such a lunatic and is never punished. Besides the one girl from The Stand, are there any other characters that made you feel legit anger towards them?
Yeah, Sally. Joffrey from Game of Thrones. He was so good. He was too good. I really did hate that character.
Stormfront in The Boys.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you
another
hate
good
her
one.
too.
Or the other, Homelander, also
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah.
I hate him. Lothos, thank you for that 24-month subscription. 2 years.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for all you guys do and for the kitties.
Oh, thank you.
Manga King, thank you for the 100 bits. Looking forward to seeing you at Grand Rapids in a few weeks. Yay! I have a
Yeah.
few gifts for you that I hope you'll enjoy.
Oh, awesome. I can't wait.
Exciting. CJ Noel Lopez, thank you for the 69 bits. Appreciate that. Ho wink. Mustard Man, thank you for the 100 bits. Do you think some of the later Simpsons episodes get an unfairly bad rep? I always thought the show was funny until 2005, and that there were some pretty good episodes past season 6. How can anyone not crack up at stupid sexy Flanders?
And they are getting a little funnier. I haven't binged watched the newest ones lately, but I did see a lot of the last season, and it was hit and miss, but there were some real hits in there.
Lord Edgy, thank you for the 50 bits. Weekly reminder to watch James Gunn's Super. Of course, if you've seen it already, this message is gonna look mighty stupid.
I haven't. Again, it's gonna take some time.
Yeah. Little Vic Greener, thank you for the 100 bits. So, thoughts on Sora being revealed as the final character for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? I don't know if you knew that happened.
Yes.
I'm joking, because last week it was all questions.
I didn't know
about
it's like
Sora
a
for
final
Smash.
character. That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah, he's the final Smash Ultimate
I
character.
think that's a good final character.
Yeah. Sounds great. I'm excited. Sailor Aaron, thank you for the 200 bits. Can you, Doug, either next March or the following March do an Alien/Aliens month? You can do the first 2 Alien films as well as the prequel films.
Maybe. There are a lot of them, though. That's the thing. We'll have to see.
Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. I don't know what you guys would think of me after saying this, but seeing the first jump scare of The Ring with the dead girl in the closet several times makes it funnier for me. I'm sorry, but she looks like she busted the biggest nut ever.
I know what you're talking about. That's just on the verge of being really creepy and kind of silly funny the way it looks.
Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Did you two know that there's a Japanese version of Freddy vs. Jason, but with the two girls from The Ring and The Grudge? And yes, it's a cheesy cat fight. Might be something to rip to pieces.
I do remember hearing about that.
Yes.
I haven't seen it. I should check that out, though. It sounds like fun.
Flutter Guy, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey Doug, I talked with Heather about this last night, but thought I should check with you about this. I was on Connecticon's website where I found out it won't be coming around till next July and was wondering when would be a good time for me to submit y'all as special guests. Is it too early for me to do so now? Could it come off as a bit too eager?
I mean, I've never run a con, so I don't know. I think it'd be okay if you.
I think so too,
now.
honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know any con organizers who would be like, wow, this guy's too eager. Guess we're
Yeah.
never inviting Nostalgia Critic again.
Now, if you do it like every day, don't do
that.
Yeah, I have fans that still like will say review this every day, and that just cements to me I will never review this now.
Right. So I don't think it's too early, but just don't be obnoxious.
Yeah.
Psychotic Yoshi, thank you for the 50 bits. What are your thoughts on the Stanley Kramer / Sidney Poitier film? Guess who's coming to dinner? Blah, blah, blah.
That too. Love it. It's a great movie.
Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey Doug, here's an idea for a Halloween costume. That one goon from the Batman.
Actually, that would be a good idea. I
That would
just
be
might.
hilarious. Then Rob could be Batman. And
There you go. Beat the shit out of me.
DK, thank you for the 100 bits. Heather, I don't know if anyone has said this lately, but thank you so much for all you do for the Twitch streams.
Yes, thank you,
I
always.
appreciate that. Anonymous, thank you for gifting that sub to Heavy Sauce.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. I know, guys. Thank you for the 50 bits. The Timothy Chalamet Wonka is a musical prequel by Warner Bros. From the director of Paddington? I thought it was for Netflix.
Huh. No, you're right, because that is Warner Bros. Who made Willy Wonka, so probably. And they did The Witches.
They did.
Yeah.
But I thought that
Huh.
Netflix... I don't know.
Well, we'll look into it.
I'll figure
We'll
it
see.
out. We'll get more information about it officially soon. Roboto Studios, thank you for the 50 bits. You know what could be a fun stream idea? Maybe like a fan art stream, because I would love to see what fan art you get, because bet there has to be some Lion Doug or Buster and Chaplin with keyblades.
Not yet, but you could be the first to give us that at
You could.
Wizard World or Grand Rapids or C2E2 this year.
Any of our upcoming
Yes.
cons. Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. Doug, seeing how devoted you are to Roger Ebert, are you familiar with Roger Ebert Presents at the Movies? It was on PBS. I recall seeing some episodes around 2009 to 2014. I think the rookie critics did their job fine.
No. I'd like to check that out, though.
Replication, thank you for the 50 bits. After playing the Kingdom Hearts game, are you going to play some PC games? Doom 2016 would be a good start, but it's all up to you.
Again, we're still feeling it out, so we'll see.
Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Since Shatner got to go to space for a bit, can't we get Patrick Stewart and Mark Hamill to go next?
I'll tell you right now, even if they offered it to me, I say no. I think I would just freak out too much. I get like claustrophobic, the idea of being in space. I'm like, this is a little too freaky.
DCL Coda, thank you for the 50 bits. Fun story, Doug. Your review of Mamma Mia actually inspired me to try to write my own musical comedy called Prom Sucks, the Musical. Long story about how it got to that, but the original idea came from the review, so thanks. P.S. I'm in the community theater circuit where I live, and I still get dirty looks whenever I say I don't like Mamma Mia 1 or 2.
That's cool. That's a great name. Prom Sucks. That I can easily see that like as a musical name.
Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Did you know that the original Madame Leotha from the Haunted Mansion kind of have a cameo in Muppets Haunted Mansion? The daughter of her is there, but you need to know who, what, where, and why, of course.
I did see, like, on some of the making of the Haunted Mansion and stuff, yeah, that the daughter's still around doing stuff. So, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that.
Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. I'm going to C2E2. Yay!
Yay!
And I can't wait because I go every year. I might come dressed up for the first time. Are there any of the NC crew dressing up as anything? I don't know yet.
Tamara
Generally-
usually dresses up as something.
Right. For the past couple of years, Tamara, me, and Ayana have done stuff, but I don't know. It's still too... I haven't thought about
Remember
it yet.
when you came as, what's her name from Kim Possible?
Shigo.
And we have a picture of you as Shigo on the poster.
Yes, and I was like, well, this
banner.
is awkward. Looks like I'm that attention whore who's like, that's me.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that's me? Because that's me. I was like, I need to not be here anymore. Blake the Nothing, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey guys, hope you're all having a good night. I second that recommendation for the original SpongeBob movie.
All right, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Roboto Studios, thank you for the 100 bits. Last Kingdom Hearts question. What Disney movie would you like to see in Kingdom Hearts? I'd like to see Treasure Planet, also Moana, Atlantis, Coco, and Star Wars. Imagine Jedi Sora, man!
I'm down for Coco. Actually, I'm thinking of like Skeleton Coco. That'd be really cool.
That would be
Skeleton
really
Sora,
cool.
yeah.
I even think Wall-E would be fun.
Yeah, I could see that.
Godzilla fan, thank you for the 420 bits. Question for both. If you could live in the universe of a horror movie for 24 hours, which would it be, and could you survive?
Shit, I'd have to think about that.
I would absolutely not survive.
Oh, maybe Cabin in the Woods, because then I could just kind of tour all the interesting monsters and stuff. That'd be neat.
Yeah, I like that. Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Am I too old, or do you know of Disney's James Bond movie called Condor Man? Might be something to dig up.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. I should probably give it a watch.
Alexander, thank you for the 50 bits. Hotel Transylvania 4 is coming out in January. It's Halloween in January. Todd Chavez would be proud. BoJack Horseman reference.
Yeah, that's usually not a good sign, but we'll see.
No, shoot. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second.
Little technical behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Oh my god. There's a lot happening. Just give me 1 second.
A lot is happening in the world of Twitch. Twitch stream. Maybe I can read the next thing.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Last bits of the night next week. Thank you, Flutter Guy, for the 100 bits. Last bits of the night next week. I have the whole week off from work as paid vacation time, or in this case, staycation time. With the week wide open, I'm hoping to catch even more of your guys' streams when I would have previously, been at work. Look forward to spending more time with you guys, even if virtually. Also, Heather, I'm glad you liked my pen name last night. Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your staycation. Was it Burnsy111? Thank you for the 50 bits. Let's see. Doug, if you're willing to review a scary movie. Oh, I see what you did. Are you also willing to review the In Living Color TV series? I heard there's a white guy named Jim Carrey or so in the cast. Yeah, a couple people. Jamie Foxx. There's a few in there. I don't know about. I've talked about it a little bit on the Jim Carrey career dive, so you can kind of see that there.
Semi-ironic, sorry, I'm back. Semi-ironic, thank you for the 50 bits. Are you going to do an NC on any of the Predator movies, considering you did the Alien vs. Predator movie?
I should. I think I'd have it on the list, but I haven't just, clicked out yet.
Strider for Life, thank you for the 50 bits. Is it true that Dante Bosco was at the Comic-Con in New York? I think so. Someone said, therefore I believe they are. I don't know why they would lie about it. Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Heard that the Japanese dub for Netflix Cowboy Bebop is the original Japanese voice actors. Might be some more fuel on the dub versus sub.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty fucking cool, actually.
Is that really confirmed? So
that'd be awesome.
The original Japanese voice cast is dubbing over the live
action one for the Japanese. That's really fucking cool.
I haven't heard that. Roblox Sporting Network, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Just maybe next time make sure that your followers know not to completely spam our chat. I thought we were getting hate rated for a second there. Burnsy, thank you for the 50 bits. Send Kate Mulgrew into space.
Go for it, yeah. I can't believe William Shatner is 90. I still look at that like, holy shit, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Oldest person probably to go into space, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Are you guys reviewing any James Bond films soon?
Again, I like James Bond. I don't love it. I only try to review or talk about stuff I have a real passion to talk about. And watch Brad's channel, though, the Cinema Snob. He really, really, dives into a lot of those movies.
Cameron, thank you for the 50 bits. Could I ask a con in the UK to invite Channel Awesome? Would love to meet you guys. Would it be okay to give you gifts? Yes, and yes. Go for it. Oh, dang, it's a Walter and a Jim. And a Jim. It's a Walter and a Jim. The boys, my lads.
Oh my God, Walter.
What are you guys doing in my office? What's going on?
Oh, sorry. Is this your
Sorry,
room?
you're
I was
fired.
wondering where all this stuff is.
Oh, we're
okay.
fired. All
Oh,
right,
okay,
that's
well,
the end of stream. Bye,
fuck it.
everybody. No.
How's it going? How's it going?
Good.
We're almost done.
Yeah,
Almost done.
we're almost done. All right, Sailor Aaron, thank you for the 500 bits. Thanks for the stream, guys. Doug and Heather, you are amazingly talented and wonderful. Have a fun con weekend. I'll see you guys hopefully Monday on my birthday.
All right,
Yay!
happy birthday.
So many October birthdays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was saying October and November. Just 9 months away from Valentine's Day. Just
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. True.
Psychotic Yoshi, thank you for the 50 bits. What are your thoughts on the Warren, Betty, and Faye Dunaway version of Bonnie and Clyde?
Oh, fucking brilliant, man. That's like one of the great movies.
Mumrar, thank you for the 50 bits. Found out today in the movie The Goonies, the line that Chuck delivers to Sloth is often misheard. It's not "you smell like fish heads," but rather "you smell like Fizz Ed." Both things are equally smelly. What did you hear when listening to that scene?
I heard fish heads. Yeah, I didn't know it was Fizz Ed. That's interesting.
Roboto Studios, thank you for the 100 bits. On dubs versus subs, I don't fucking care. Whichever you prefer. All I have to say is some things do sound good in dub. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Inuyasha come to mind. Dan Green is fucking god tier, and others sound good in subs.
Pay attention, Walter.
I thought you said Doug versus subs. Doug taking out subtitles.
No, that's awesome.
Right, exactly. Do whatever you want to do. Strider for life, thank you for the 50 bits. I can see Doug's Halloween costume as Dr. Evil. $1 million.
Evil Dr. Evil with the beard.
Turtle Power, thank you for the 50 bits. Netflix bought all the rights to the Roald Dahl books, but Wonka is being made by WB.
Oh.
Okay. Netflix owns the rights to make new versions of Willy Wonka and the Witches from here on out. They're doing a musical of Matilda. Okay, so they are doing, because I
Okay.
know we've reported on Netflix is doing a Wonka series with Taika Waititi.
Okay.
Which is like amazing.
Yeah,
that sounds
I'm
perfect,
curious to
doesn't
see
it?
what that'd
Taika
be like,
Waititi
yeah.
with Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Cue the audience applause for Tim and Walter. Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. If you could, would you have the girl from The Ring in like you did with Dante?
Oh, I love that actress. I mean, because that's Lilo. I mean, she's been like a million things. It's a great actress. So, yeah, that'd be awesome. If ain't just to talk to her.
Psychotic Yoshi, thank you for the 50 bits. Hi, Jim. Hi, Walter.
Hello.
Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. Maybe Jim knows of Condor Man. I mean, he might know, right?
You know that
Condor.
movie?
Condor Man?
It's kind of familiar.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, too.
Yeah.
The Replication, thank you for the 50 bits. What do you think it would take to get Malcolm to put on a silver wig and be the leader of Organization 13 for a gag on your NC reviews?
Just asking him. I think.
Yeah,
I would think I
honestly,
have to film it. I think I just
He'd
do
be like,
it.
yeah, all right, great. Cameron, thank you for the 50 bits. Hi, Walter, what's up?
Hi. Hello.
What is up?
The ceiling.
Okay, yeah.
Orlando Garcia, thank you for the 100 bits. Can one of you guys stand in a corner like it's the end of the Blair Witch Project?
Yeah, like I'm filming.
Bravado Studios, thank you for the 100 bits. To wrap up here, I hope you continue enjoying the fuck out of Kingdom Hearts. I look forward to the streams. Welcome to the world of emotions kicking your ass and Nort. I'm so sorry I had to.
Nord indeed.
Talkative Carl, thank you for the 50 bits. Is this an Awesome Comics and Coffee crossover? No, this is just Channel Awesome. Bitches. No, I'm just kidding.
There's no coffee here.
There's no coffee.
Yeah.
It's too late for coffee. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
there's coffee stout.
Ooh. Cameron, thank you for the 50 bits. I wonder what Jim and Walter are going to dress up as for Halloween.
This really cool guy named Walter.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna dress up as.
Oh, yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe.
You should dress up like the dummy version of yourself.
Oh,
Walter
yeah.
2.0! We love Walter
Just sit
2.0.
somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, and I think that's going to do it for us. I know we
Did
did
it.
not have a chance to get to the highlighted messages
Sorry,
today.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh man, we tried to go fast.
We
too,
did. I'm
man.
telling you, sometimes we get behind, and that's that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cameron, thank you for the. Oh no, sorry, Anu, thank you for the 50 bits. When will we get a full crew Q&A? At conventions?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for us to have a lot of people. If we did that, I would have to bump up the bit price, I think,
Yeah.
because we need less questions.
Yes.
So. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. We super appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, we have content here 6 days a week, but not this Friday night and this Saturday because we're at a con. So there's no Kingdom Hearts stream.
4 days a week.
There's no Kingdom Hearts stream this week. I think Malcolm is still doing his stream on Friday afternoon. And there's no Awesome Comics and Coffee, but if you really want to right now, chat, you can tell Walter happy birthday because it's Walter's birthday on Saturday. I'm just saying, it's Walter's birthday. It's Walter's birthday on Saturday. We're also going to Wizard World though too,
Yes.
so you know what I mean. Anyway, we hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining us here. We will see you all later.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you. Big love. Big
Bye-bye.
love, big
Bye-bye.
love.
Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye.